Hi, hello.
Hello!
It's Noctuary Storytime again, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen,
Woo!
NBs and... There needs to be an NB version.
And everyone
an
else.
NB version of ladies and gentlemen. NBs and something.
There was! What was it?
You know, in the same way that, like...
Ladies, gents, and non-binary friends, something like that? It wasn't quite that, it was something like that.
You gotta
Rowan
keep
will
the
tell us.
pairing
Anyway.
just for the, you know, the language, the way that it flows, you know?
Ladies and gentlemen,
You know,
and
like, ladies and gentlemen,
non-binary
boys
friends.
and girls, NBs and something.
Yeah. We gotta come up with something that flows.
What was I gonna say? I forgore. Welcome back to Storytime, everybody. Today,
Woo!
for those of you who might have forgotten what happened last time we sailed across the ocean to make it to, over to, I keep saying Starkiss. Starkiss is not where we went to visit. Starkiss are the people. Star Shard Beacon. You see on the map.
Yes.
Technically, we could have gone there, like, via land, but that would have taken a longer.
Ah. I see.
And we met the band Starkiss, of which Alina is a big fan. We also had a funky
and we met your favorite boat
We also
girl.
had a funky dream sequence.
Very
Where
funky.
we were told to find the bluebird and keep her close.
Yes, and I think it seems the bluebird is Alina, so he's like, don't forget, you got Alina.
Indeed.
She can think about things too, or be good for things that aren't fighting. Don't forget.
Indeed.
Oops,
And
sorry.
today we're going to there's just gonna be more of it. Let's see how things develop. First, we gotta do all side stories. So, we start with Amnesiac 3.
Amnesiac the Third.
Indeed. Evening Primrose, in its wild state, is completely dormant, and only blooms long after it has been discovered by illuminators and carefully tended. It is hypothesized, therefore, that the plant flourished during the time of the ancient Illuminator era, when it was already a horticultural plant that had undergone a long period of manual selection of varieties and relied heavily on artificial reproduction. So, after the Great Catastrophe, it lost its ability to survive and all went dormant, waiting to be rediscovered by newborn illuminators.
Oh. We're gonna find out more about the lesbian flower.
Except, the lesbian... I mean, we already did just find out more about the lesbian flower. To find out even more, we need
That's true.
get to our 4th chapter of her side story.
Oh, okay.
Not because that's what's in the side story. It's just like that's how the description of the side stories goes. This happened soon after Fancy and Alina arrived in Star Shard Beacon. Fancia and Alina returned to their room and found Lumina reading a book inside. I spoke, the blaze of light seized my eyes. Rest eludes me without thy gentle touch. I proclaim, into the night's depths I shall arise. If that be true, thou alone my trust implies. I don't know, that sounds pretty gay. Sounds like a pretty gay poem.
Damn, that poem goes hard.
Wow, Lumina, what are you reading?
Sounds gay. No, it sounds quite rhythmic. Is it song lyrics? That sounds like some Sylvia Plath shit. That's not song lyrics.
It's not from any song of Starkiss, I can tell.
I know that you remember all the lyrics of Starkiss songs, so stop showing off.
Lumina closed the book and waved it lightly. I found it at the market. Look, there are several more here.
Gaia Poetry Collection. Selected poems from Kindia.
Yeah, these are interesting poems. So, are poems like those short texts we discussed in class?
Kind of. They seem to be quite popular in Starshard Beacon. Illuminators here often use a few lines to record their emotions.
It's truly a unique hobby, huh?
Not everyone can be satisfied with just eating and sleeping. There's always a need for some spiritual pursuits.
And my spiritual pursuit is violence.
I was about to say, except Alina.
Well, making oral poems, I can do it too. A beacon so tall and high, it would be awful if the light went awry.
Just cut the crap.
Ignoring Alina's playful rhymes, Fancia turned to Lumina, who continued reading poems.
Does Lumina really enjoy poetry? Taking notes.
I've always felt like my hometown was into this sort of thing too. In my blurry memories, I seem to have read poems.
Really? That's quite a discovery. Starshard Beacon is the only place known for poetry across the whole Elixirland, which means that your hometown must be nearby.
Maybe.
By the way, Lumina, can you recall what kind of poems you had read in your hometown? Starshard Beacon is sounding more and more like the coolest place to be.
I can give it a try.
Fuck Rose Crown.
What for?
We can go ask those poetry collection sellers.
Yeah, maybe they can recognize where it's from. Poems are like songs, so they also have their own unique styles, right?
You're being clever this time, Alina. Finally.
Alright, let me think. This poem is from my hometown.
Poems from my hometown.
You don't even get to say it. Sag. The trio arrived at the market of Starshard Beacon.
She said, she was like, oh, the poems from my hometown, like, ooh, maybe they'll know. Or something, or she was musing on it or something.
Fancy had never noticed it before, but now when she takes a closer look, there are quite a few little stalls selling poetry collections.
Greetings, looking for any particular poetry collections? From classic to contemporary, whatever style you like, just name it. Wow, there are so many genres.
We are tourists here, and we wanted to ask about the traditions of poetry. It would be best to know the precise details of when and where the poetry was in its prime.
Well, you've come to the right illuminator. Nerd spotted.
The vendor stood proudly and straightened her chest.
I am the president of Starshard Beacon Poetry Association.
Nerd.
Or SBPA.
SBPA.
What a coincidence. We're lucky.
But your stall doesn't seem very big.
Boobs. Rowan, you're missing boobs. Oh, Those few over there are also presidents.
What?
Here we have Star Shard Beacon Poetry Association, Star Shard Beacon Poets Society, Star Shard Beacon Poets Alliance, Poetry Alliance, Star Shard Beacon Radical Poetry Association, or a SBRPA. There are more than 10 similar associations.
This is ridiculous. Someone should make one big association and consolidate them all. There are now 11 different associations.
Shit, true. Fuck. This is not a merger.
This is just too many.
Well, what can I say? Everyone has their own ideas of poetry, and we can't reach a consensus. Poetry is something that transcends life and death.
The Illuminator suddenly exclaimed.
Please calm down first.
Can you take a look at this poem and tell us what style it is?
Let me see. It has a very ancient style, but also carries a hint of something that transcends the ancient times. This poem!
What is it?
It's not... They actually call it Simpa! It's not the Simpa style.
Yep. I didn't bring it up, but I was like,
damn. I could call it SBPA, but I'm gonna say Subpa because it's funnier. Almost sounds like subpar. Oh no. Sorry, I can't answer what genre it belongs to either, but do they remind you of anything? This poem reminds me of one named Corpse of a Sage. Damn. Can't remember who wrote it. I just remember its name and that its style is a bit similar to your poem. Corpse of a Sage.
Corpse of a Sage.
Corpse of a Sage. Sounds like a very dark one.
I wonder whose sage it is. Whose corpse?
Which sage, right?
Bonfia did say that she buried herself here in Rosecrown.
Wait, what? That was literal?
No, not necessarily. But, you know, she did say that she buried herself.
She's not Bonfia, but Bompia? Not bonfire, but bonfire? Girl?
Let's ask around about it now. However, after asking the leaders of various poetry associations, no one could identify what style Lumina's poem belonged to, and none of them knew a poem called Corpse of a Sage. Pansia.
Tansia?
Rowan just post Pansia.
Oh, Pansia. It's getting dark.
I fucking died.
Jesus. Alina?
Alina collapsed to the ground, dead.
Hello?
I've never heard so much nonsense until today. Well, poets' words are hard to understand. I don't know, man. I feel like the words of poetry are intended to be understood. Like, that's kind of the point. Poetry.
And well, apparently not people who are like, well, I don't know what the fuck Rianji is saying. Can somebody tell me what those poets are after? Oh, I wasn't talking about you, Lumina.
I think it's because they want to share it with others. In my remnant memories, I always read poems to a friend. She couldn't leave her room for some reason, so she loved poetry.
Do you want to build a snowman?
It's every line of a poem meant a different world to her.
Poor girl. Is she
Yes.
sick? Does she freeze people just by touching
No.
them?
But her powers do have a massive body count. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa!
I'm just kidding. I can't remember. Lumina gazed at her manuscript, lost in thought. You recall had to go through some rigmarole with the state treasury about your homestead tax exemption and how they were disallowing it, and you had to send in paperwork about blah blah blah. Concerned about being on the hook for about $1,800. Ooh. Yeah, I kind of remember how you were complaining about that.
Yeah. You're still way braver than me for attempting to do that by yourself. Man.
No, for me, the only time that I've ever had like some weird payments that that came out of nowhere was I got a letter from Bell about payment on a service that wasn't fucking mine from 4 years ago. No. So the first time I came to Ottawa for school, I used Bell for... No, sorry,
All right.
Oh, neat.
New monitor in the bag.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah, baby.
So it wasn't that you were on the hook
Keep
for
it.
1,800. It was that they were on the hook for 1,800.
Fuck yeah,
Amazing.
let's go. Everything's turning up Millhouse. Let's go.
And they paid you $44 in interest. Hey.
Woo!
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. So like when I first went to Ottawa for school, I tried using Rogers. I didn't like the internet, so I switched to Bell because they had Fibe. And then I was there for a while, and then I had to cancel the thing and be like, "Hey, roommates, I'm moving out. So you guys are gonna have to cover the internet now." You know, and I closed all of those, paid off everything, and then like about 2 years ago, I get a letter at my new house from Bell being like, "Hey, by the way, you have to pay for this service that you haven't been using." I'm just like,
oh no!
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh no!
And then I didn't pay it, and then I got a letter later saying that it was basically some weird kind of like the company, someone in the company was trying to like squeeze some extra money out of people that they weren't supposed to, and there was a class action lawsuit about it, and so I actually got money out of that too.
Ooh, fun! Even though you didn't even like pay and therefore didn't get scammed, you still got money out of it. Sweet.
So I won as part of a class action lawsuit by doing nothing.
What? That's the best way it could happen.
Yeah. Back to the story. Lumina gazed at her manuscript, lost in thought. Then she gently...
Do Illuminators have to worry about taxes? I just
apparently they do everything off of bartering. And they seem to just kind of like... They don't barely even do that much. They're just like, hey, you need this? Here you go.
That's
Everyone just kind of provides services to each other because... that's just how they be. But they also have shops and shit. But some of their some of the stalls, they just... like, you know, the introduction to this town, they go, there's a whole bunch of, like, shops and food places. They don't ever talk about how they pay for the food. There's just people there being like, hey, you want some cookies? Here you fucking go. Take them.
Yeah. True egalitarian society? Then why does everything seem so shady?
And then she gently began to read. The phenomenon known as illuminator, deemed essential for plant life to start. A luminous illumination in pure white. Amidst landscapes and illuminators, its light. Busy and flickering, never at rest.
Lumina's poems are hard to understand, too. Are you kidding me? That's like Dr. Seuss level fancia. What exactly does it mean?
Luminous illumination, indeed.
It seems they don't, they're not very introspective.
Yeah. So one other thing, mechanically, this is not exactly a spoiler, it's just a thing. Every side story only goes as far as episode 4, except for Alina's, because she's a main character, baby! She goes as far as 7!
Woo! Damn!
Nameless flora is recorded as a common ornamental plant in the Elixirland Plants Handbook. It has white, heavy-petaled flowers, sometimes interspersed with pink spots of color, and is very beautiful when cultivated and pruned. However, it is a slow-growing flower that requires a great deal of care and pest prevention, making it a test of horticultural skill for illuminators. Wonder if it was more academic in Chinese? Potentially. It probably was that, but used funkier words.
We need like a team translating this instead of whoever this one person was.
I mean, this is already an indie game.
But
the fact that they made this, like, mechanically, like, the actual action game parts of this, I tried to look up the devs. This seems to be their first game. And this is their first game, and they made a story that I enjoy this much. And the action parts of it are so fucking good.
Except for, Mildia.
Oh, except for the parts of...
You seem to be frustrated
about
about
I was
Mildia.
frustrated about any... there are a couple of points of the game where you're intended to lose. And the way that they chose to make was really stupid. And, like, narratively, I understand, like, okay, we're gonna still... You know, we don't have the power to like... just do the thing. We want to show that this character is really strong. But, like, normally, if you're gonna have something like that, if you want to give, like, the players a funky challenge, you should either A, just make it really, really, really hard, and then, just, that's it.
But what's the scenario if you do beat it?
Like, it should be, make a bullshit fight, and then, if you win, you still get the lose animation, because video game, right? You just put it there as, like, a haha, you know, here it is. Like, kind of like, you know, losing to the tutorial boss in fucking, Dark Souls, right? Not Dark Souls, Demon Souls. I mean, Dark Souls as well, I think.
Oh, I didn't realize it was
Yeah,
like
in
that.
Demon Souls,
No, I thought.
narratively, the part of the narrative is that you are stuck in the Nexus because you died. So you're supposed to die to
Mhm.
the first boss. But if you beat him, you get a little bonus reward, and then you get punched to death by a god, and then the story continues as normal.
I
Um,
see.
so either you do that, or you just make it a regular fight, and then just have the boss have a bullshit attack that instantly wipes you and is undodgeable. Right?
But different from Mildia.
Um, you don't do both.
Mm, I see.
It never feels good to do both.
Okay.
Um, and so every time that you're in a forced loss scenario in this game, they always do both, and it's really stupid.
Gotcha.
Like, the player is retrying this fight over and over and over again because they want to challenge themselves to beat your bullshit. Let them just go through the whole bullshit and
Mm,
then be like, maybe have like a little haha, you did it. But you could even have like you could even have the what's her name, Yuya, just show up and talk to the player and be like, nice job, but like the story doesn't go this way. So and that's it, you just go back to normal.
I think I think it'd be more fun if I mean I guess it would be like extra work, but um like on the off chance you do beat her, it seems like she's um on the back foot for a bit, and she like turns it around at the last moment overwhelmingly.
It would also
But it
be
looks
kind of
like you're about to
funky.
beat her, kind of
It
thing.
would also be kind of fun to just
But it's
have
like a unique,
a unique part of the
but like a unique
storytelling.
thing only if you
Yeah, like
win.
just a different cutscene that's just like, yeah,
Yeah,
nice work, you did,
that's what
but
I'm trying to
you did
say.
pretty good, but and then you just, oh well, all right, fair enough, I guess.
Yeah.
That's also another option, but like the idea should all. But from the gameplay perspective, my thing is you either have bullshit patterns, or you have a regular pattern that's just a regular boss fight, and then rather than you winning once their HP hits like zero, you go to like half health, and then the boss just one shots you.
Mm, I see.
But they do both, and I'm like, why? I spent like 3 hours
Mm.
learning these patterns, these bullshit patterns that don't need to be learned, just so that I could survive for 30 seconds longer than I did the first time I did it? Really?
Just to get blasted
Like, come
by
on.
like their
Come
bullshit
on.
moves.
It
Yeah.
wasn't, it's not even other bullshit moves. The fight just ends, and I'm just like, but I didn't die yet! And I was
Uh,
just really mad.
gotcha.
Um,
That is frustrating.
but like, you go to the parts where you're actually supposed to be fighting the boss and winning, and everything is really nicely designed. All of the moves are very nicely choreographed. Um,
I realize we haven't actually seen a lot of
yeah,
bosses yet.
most of the big bosses are in the second half of the game. So, yeah.
Damn.
There'll be a few more after this chapter. There's like, it starts to ramp up in boss fights as we
Ooh.
go along. But a big chunk of the boss
Ooh.
fights are in the second half of the game.
Gotcha.
Like, after the first plot twist, there's a bunch of boss fights, and then after the second plot twist, it's almost like, it's like 60% boss fights. At least for game
Exciting.
content. And then the rest of it is kind of funky. So, we'll see. We'll get to those.
Ooh. Exciting.
At a guest room in Star Shard B. Oh, I remember this. This is great. I love this one. Fancy and Alina were already in
Ooh.
bed. Surprisingly, there was a book in Alina's hands.
Together?
Starshard Beacon never fails to impress. I can even find a book like this.
Since it caught your attention, is it about Starkiss?
That's right. It's the autobiographical novel Magic Violin, written by the band. I read a bit of it in the main Beacon's library before, but the book there was missing the final chapter. I'm so lucky to find the complete version this time.
So what's keeping you from sleeping?
I want to read it to you. Thank you for taking care of me when I was sick.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It's not a big deal.
Looking into Alina's sincere eyes, Francia found herself in a dilemma.
Should I listen to Alina read the novel of Starkiss? Feels like it's going to take a long time. Although I'm happy that she wants to share it with me, I just want to sleep at the moment. Oh my god, real, for me these are always like life or death.
Sleep or listen to the story. A really long one.
We gotta listen to the really long story. Right. This is Noctuary Storytime.
This is Noctuary Storytime. Once Alina gets excited, she won't stop. Or...
So they even
say once Alina gets excited. So anytime you have an option like this, there's always like, when you select, there's a confirm with a different dialogue. Remember when we were asked what kind of wine we wanted?
Right.
This happens too. Most of the decisions don't do anything. There's a couple of them that can lead to bad ends, actually.
Oh, interesting. Go ahead, I'm all ears.
Alright, this final chapter is about how the violinist Floresca joined the band. By the way, she's actually my friend from Starshide, Floresca Forest. Sounds awesome, isn't it?
So one of the reasons why she likes Starkiss so much is because she has an acquaintance in the band.
So if you remember, last time, when they were like, "Oh, we don't really have anyone like Genia that we know here," and she was like, "Well, I do have a friend who lives here. It's her. It's Floresca."
Oh, right. Oh. Gotcha.
Anyway, the story begins with...
Oh. Oh my god, I don't speak German. If only my friend was here. Der whole Rasch kocht sie in meinem Herzen.
I think it's Rache? Or is it just Rache? I don't know.
Rache.
Wishia, what are you reading?
A musical script.
A musical? What's that?
It's like our performance. It contains many songs, narrations, and acting. It's very interesting. Look.
Wow, such a thick stack of papers. You wrote this?
Yes, I wrote this.
You're brilliant, sister. Was I one who played Adorna?
What?
Or did I play the other one? I think I played Adorna.
Who was the other one? Yeah, that was my first hunch that you
A liar
played this
will
one.
usually end up cursed.
Ouch!
醉野姐姐，你嚟啦！
Adorna, here you are.
醉野啊，你唔好嚇我啦！
Don't scare me, Adorna!
你唔好聽你姐姐亂講，劇本係占卜師由夜小姐提供㗎。
Blessa, don't fall for your sister's tricks. The script was actually provided by the diviner, Ms. Yuya.
佢話係神作嚟㗎，
She said it's a masterpiece.
你知㗎啦，佢成日自稱神明。
You know, she always claims herself to be a deity.
我都知道以姐姐嘅頭腦，冇可能寫得出咁複雜嘅嘢。佢成日連歌詞都唔記得嘅。
I knew it. There's no way my sister's brain could come up with something so complex. She can't even remember some lyrics.
Savage.
我想係姐姐嘅威嚴。
There's been a lot of like savage kids in our streams this week.
Yeah.
You two are being too honest.
好啦，奇爺，你都睇下啦。
All right, Blessa, come read it.
我睇晒啦。
I'm done reading.
咦，姐姐，你喺邊啊？
What? Wishia, where are you?
願夜去咗海邊練聲啦。
Wishia's gone to the coast to practice singing.
話時話，你覺得呢個劇本點啊？
Now that you've read the script, how do you like it?
呢本魔琴，都幾有意思。不過點解好似仲未寫完咁嘅？
The magic violin is a lot of fun to read, but it's not finished, is it?
主角勇者同被拯救嘅星之光使見面之後就結束啦。白晝同黑夜都未恢復正常喎。
It ends when the heroine meets the illuminator of Star and saves her, but the process of day and night hasn't returned to normal yet. Huh.
係上半部分嚟咋。有夜小姐話，如果上半部分演出受歡迎，佢會寫埋下半部分嘅。
I take it that Yuya was doing something with bigger implications
Huh.
there.
This is only the first half. Miss Yuya said that she would start writing the second half only when the first half was well accepted by the audience.
的確似係脾氣古怪。
Is that talking about us, the audience?
Maybe. I certainly hope the audience accepts it, because I want another one of these. That sounds like something a weird diviner would
Hello?
say.
你覺得會唔會受歡迎啊？想唔想試下？
100 kudos for the next chapter, ass author.
Damn. Wow. You don't even get money from kudos. That's like really stringing people along.
Yes.
You want the next chapter? Slide some money into my PayPal. Oh wait, I can't link that on
AO3.
on AO3. This is my link tree. Wink, wink. You know.
Do you think the play will gain popularity? Want to try it out?
音樂劇呢種形式的確好新穎啊，肯定會吸引到好多人啫。
A musical is indeed a new form of performance, and I'm sure it will attract many illuminators.
我覺得幾好啊。
I think we may need to try it
太
out.
好啦！而家你、願夜、我仲有元夜、聖敏全員都同意試演啦。
Great. Now you, Wishia, Duskia, and I, all members of Starkiss, agree to act in this play.
原野小姐都睇過啦。
Duskia also read the script?
係啊，佢仲占卜過，話肯定會大受歡迎。
She did and talked to the spirits. It said that the performance would be a big hit.
只要有姐姐就絕對冇問題。
Well, we can definitely make it with my sister managing everything.
大家都咁鍾意姐姐。
Everyone likes my sister so much.
知啦知啦， 小琪爺，你真係好崇拜你姐姐啊！
I know, I know. Little Blessa, you really look up to your sister, don't
所
you?
以姐姐唔好好似細個咁叫我啦。
Adorna, don't address me as if I'm still a child.
咁好啦，唔講呢啲住啦。
I thought she was gonna say something like, yeah, she's a bitch though.
Alright, jokes aside, I've got a question for you.
琪爺，你識唔識拉小提琴啊？
Blessa, do you know how to play the violin?
小提琴係咪劇本入面夜之賢者賜俾主角光使嘅魔琴啊？
Violin? You mean the magic violin bestowed by the stage of night to the heroine in the play?
冇錯啊，就係呢種樂器。
Yes, that instrument.
我只係喺主塔嘅圖書館睇過，好似係種好古老嘅樂器，我肯定唔識啦。
I've only read about it in the library in the main beacon. It seems to be a very old-fashioned string instrument. There's no way I can play it.
Violins are real?
Something,
Never heard of a
something,
violin.
something,
I'm just
something,
kidding.
China, something, something, generational gap of music players because of something, something. I actually don't remember the details.
Oh. Oh.
I don't think that's the
Oh.
comparison being made. I just
There
remember that there
was-
was a thing that
There
was
was a
happening
lot
that-
of war. Okay, no, I could see that. There was, China's history is very long and
係
tumultuous.
咯，天星塔根本就冇小提琴，到時主角嘅劇情都唔知點呈現啊！
Well, we don't have this type of instrument in Starshard, so we can't find anyone who can play the role of heroine now.
唔可以用我哋嘅樂器演奏咩？
Can't we just play with our instruments?
遊夜小姐堅持配樂一定要按照劇本，如果唔係佢就唔肯授權俾我哋。
Miss Yuya insists that the music must follow the script, or else she won't authorize the play.
咁就有啲麻煩啦。就算去主塔揾到小提琴，都要練好耐啊。
This is a bit bothersome. Bothersome? What? My
Bothersome?
lisp came back for a second there.
Follow thumb.
Bothersome. Even if we can find the instrument in the main beacon, it would take us a long time to practice and learn it.
冇錯啊，而且聽講小提琴好難用㗎。
Yes, and I heard that a violin is very hard to play.
咁姐姐點講啊？
Well, what does my sister think of it?
原嘢，你都估到佢點講㗎啦。
Wishia? You know what she would say.
我估係
She'd probably
車
say,
到山前必有路。
Where there's a will, there's a way.
姐姐等陣啦，唔好跑咁快啦。
Wishia, wait! Don't run that fast!
奇爺，係你太慢啦。
You're too.
我確定就喺呢度附近聽到琴聲㗎。
Pretty sure that I heard the sound of a violin nearby.
咪住，唔通係森林嗰邊？
Hold on. Did it come from inside the forest?
究竟喺邊度啊？
Where on earth did it come from?
我仲諗緊啊。
Trying to think.
好似係呢棵樹。
This tree.
唔係，喺呢度
You're gonna
黃
meet
色嘅
Miss
花
Forest?
枝有
In the forest? No, we should turn right when we see this yellow
真係
flower.
嘅？你唔會只係發夢聽到啊嘛？
Really? Maybe you were dreaming when you heard it.
點會咁巧？我哋需要小提琴手，你就喺附近聽到有人拉小提琴喎。
How could it be that you heard someone playing the violin near the beacon just when we needed a violinist?
呢啲咪我講嘅車到山前必有路啦。
Remember what I told you before? When there's a will, there's a way.
果然係呢句。
I knew it.
Oh, I hear the violin.
Someone playing the fiddle in the middle of the night?
奇爺，你聽下
Finally, an action game with more violins. It's been way too long since we had violins in this action game. Hold on. Listen, Blessa.
There's really music.
而且好好聽啊！
And it sounds good.
呢啲就係小提琴聲啦，我喺遊野小姐提供嘅留聲裝置入邊聽過
That's
㗎。
the sound of a violin. I've heard of it from Miss Yuya's phonograph device
呢
before.
邊啊，奇爺，我哋行啦。
This way, Blessa. Let's go.
姐姐，等埋我啊！
The theme.
哇，好多螢火蟲啊！
Wow. So many fireflies. Oh no, this character seems me-core.
There she is. It's Floresca.
Oh no.
咁少？
Oh no, I like her.
唔係，
Dark critters? No. Do you mind if
Yeah,
I take her
you-
over?
you-
Because I'm
you
like, oh,
should,
she's
you should,
me-core.
you should.
嘢，啲螢火蟲散開晒嘅。
Huh? The fireflies have all scattered?
邊個喺嗰度啊？
Who's there?
哇，太好聽啦，簡直就係天籟啊！
That melody was so amazing! A melody from paradise!
你哋係？
Who are you?
我叫星燈願夜啊，係天星塔嘅光師。
Oh, my
你
name
啲
is
小提
Wishy
琴
a
拉得好好
Comet,
啊
an illuminator from Star Shard Beacon. You play the violin so brilliantly.
多謝。
Thank
我
you.
係天星塔星吻樂隊嘅主唱啊，你有冇
I'm a
興趣加入
vocalist in a
我哋
band
啊
called Starkiss and Star Shard Beacon. Would you like to join us?
加入？
Join?
我哋好快就要表演一出音樂劇，需要
We're going to perform a musical soon, and we need someone who can play the violin to act as the heroine.
主角，我唔得噶。
The heroine? No, I
點
can't.
會咧？你一定得噶，小提琴小姐。
How come? You can definitely do it, Miss Violin.
係喎，我仲未問你叫咩名添。
Oh, right. Can I know your name?
我叫熒燈戀夜。
I'm Floresca Forest.
戀夜？個名都好好聽啊！
Floresca? Well, you have a beautiful name.
都叫咗姐姐你唔好跑咁快噶啦。
Wishy, you should run slower.
好對唔住啊，呢位就係拉小提琴嘅光使小姐。
Ah, excuse me. Are you the illuminator who was playing the violin just now?
係啊。
Yeah.
佢係我妹妹奇夜啊，亦都係星吻嘅成員。
She's my sister, Blessa, another member of
奇夜，
Starkiss.
呢位係戀夜小姐。
Blessa, this is Miss Floresca Forest.
Sorry, I just saw the message.
Oh, let me see.
Texted my mom to tell my dad I got to keep my money. He calls me to interrogate me on what I found out. I told him, yeah, sounds to me that money is yours.
Damn.
Okay, thanks.
What the fuck? Dad?
Yes.
You just need to tell your dad, take a chill pill, man.
And then there was a lecture on the housing market.
Damn. That's not what you need to hear after you get a win. Hopefully your mom's like, yeah, there we go.
He's turning into his mother. Oh no.
No.
Actually, I wouldn't mind if I turned it more into my mother. My mom's cool.
Okay, good. I probably need to be a bit more like my mother, if anything.
Well, if all goes well, you will be in at least one way. I won't tell you which.
Anyway. Blessa, this is Miss Floresca Forest.
你好啊，戀夜小姐，唔好意思啊，姐姐佢有冇嚇親你啊？
Greetings, Miss Forrest. I feel sorry for disturbing you. My sister often asks a little abrupt.
唔緊要。
Oh, it's okay.
雖然住喺森林入面，但係我都算係天星塔嘅光使。我有睇過你哋嘅演出㗎。
Although I'm living in the forest, I'm also an illuminator from Starshard Beacon, and I've seen your
我仲
performance.
知道各位會用自己嘅光同
I'm
音樂
just
去
a
引導附
hippie
近嘅星星光
violinist
使。
witch living in the forest. It's very
Yeah.
cottagecore. And I know that you've been guiding newborn illuminators with your light and music.
Oh, don't forget that not only are you a hippie cottagecore witch living in the forest, you're also surrounded by fireflies sometimes.
呢啲係
Oh,
我哋應該做嘅。
even better.
Yeah.
That's what we're supposed to do.
但係
Yeah, she's 2 seconds away from being a Mumford and Sons video. But I'm sorry. As for joining the band,
戀夜小姐係咪唔中意上台表演啊？
You don't like performing on the stage?
都唔係嘅，
no, not really.
只係我練琴係為咗俾佢
Actually, I play the violin for
俾一
her.
個好耐之前就識嘅朋友聽㗎。
For a friend that I've known for a very long time.
Gay.
Gay.
Gay, homosexual, gay.
除咗佢之外，
You play the
我未試
violin
過
only
喺
for
其他
her,
人面前
huh?
表演，都唔知道大家中唔中意。
I've never performed in front of anyone else besides her, and I don't know if others would enjoy it.
絕對冇問題㗎，我啱啱就係聽住你嘅琴聲揾到嚟㗎，到時仲可以叫埋你嗰位朋友一齊睇。
Don't worry, I just followed your music all the way here. We can even invite your friend to come and
天
watch.
星塔，佢喺好遠嘅地方。
She's not in Starshard Beacon. She's living somewhere far away from here.
而且都冇可能嚟呢度。
Besides, there's no way she would come
咁
here.
好簡單啫，揾商隊送張飛過去咪得咯。
Well, that's easy. We can ask a caravan to send her the concert ticket.
咁恐怕都唔得。
That doesn't solve the problem either, I'm afraid.
點解啊？
Huh? What?
係啊，姐姐，
Hey, Wishia.
做咩啊，奇爺？呢
What's
啲係
that?
戀夜小姐同佢朋友嘅私事，你唔好再問咯。
This is a personal issue between Miss Forrest and her friend, so don't keep
如果戀夜
asking.
小姐真係唔願意，我哋都唔應該勉強人
Oh,
哋㗎。
is it Tellier Restariana, the mobile game?
I'm still
Oh.
mad at them.
Logi and oh my god. I like him. Why do I keep forgetting his name? The old man. The asshole. Why do I keep spacing on his name even though I really like him? Keith Griff! Keith Griff, yes. Yeah, Keith Griff, Logi, you don't care. Fuck off. Women, no men. Alright.
I'm still mad at
Go ahead.
the devs for having her the name of the game being Rislariana. Like,
What does it mean?
it's her name. But like it's her full name.
Oh,
Every other Atelier game has used their nickname in the title.
you're right. Well, Aisha, her full name's Aisha,
I guess. Aisha is
but if they have a really long name, it's usually their nickname, right?
yeah. So like most of them they have a funky weird name like even Marie isn't even.
Wow, that's a fucked up name. That's almost like a Mikote name.
Like, yeah, like
Slariana.
Marie's name is Marianne, I think. Sophie's name isn't Sophia. It's like Sophie something. It's something dumb.
Logi is Logix with an
Yeah.
X.
Uh,
Oh, I think Eska is just Eska.
Yeah. It's just weird.
But it's usually not extended and long like that. And of all games to put a big old long name in,
Yeah,
it's the
Tottoria's
mobile
Tottoria.
game. It's an
There's
interesting
also,
decision.
what was it? What's the one that I have?
I know Shally is a nickname. And it's like 2 different Shallys.
Maruru. Maruru is short for something weird.
Yeah, there are 2 Shallys. And the Shally's a nickname for 2 different names. I gotta play that sometime. It's like the last one in the trilogy.
Maruru's name is, Marurulence.
Dalistera is the one who gets screen time in the MOBA game. I actually don't know which is which yet, but I will once I actually start the game.
Rarona's name is what? I forget.
Oh no, does that in Shally? Or was that in
Rorolina is
the MOBA game?
Rorona's name. Rorolina.
Interesting. Then where does the na come from? Oh, they just take the Lee out?
Yeah.
That's such a weird
Yep.
nickname.
They always have like something weird like that for their names. Like they have a funky first name, and then their actual nickname is like a regular name.
Yeah. Or nothing too outlandish. Interesting.
So it's just like, come on.
In the MOBA game, gotcha.
Yeah. If Miss Forrest really doesn't want to, we shouldn't force her. Oh, speaking of Resna, have you reminded CC about your pies?
Pie!
奇爺，你講得啱啊，係我太失禮啦。
You're right. I was being rude.
Pie, indeed. Pie.
都唔係嘅。
No, it's fine.
以後得閒嘅話，
Well,
歡迎
in
你
the
哋嚟我
future,
屋企。
when you have some spare time, you're welcome to come by my cabin, my cottage core witch cabin,
In the woods.
with fireflies all around it. In the woods.
好啊，一定會㗎。
Great! We'll definitely come. It will turn into a Mumford and Sons video.
皎潔嘅月光啊！
Issue.
Oh, I forgot she's so cute. Oh, the bright
唔通
moonlight.
我唔值得擁有幸福咩？
Do I not deserve happiness? Wait, are you also a poetry girl?
No, she's reading her lines.
Oh.
What does happiness mean? I feel like that's
Okay,
supposed
girl.
to be a more extravagant word than happiness.
劇本嚟睇，好似
Gotcha.
就揾到可以託付終生嘅拍檔。
Judging from the script, it seems to mean having a lifelong partner. Gay.
There it
好
is.
似有啲唔同。
I think they're not exactly the same meaning.
一係下次見到遊夜小姐嗰陣，鼓起勇氣問下佢。
If I get enough courage, next time I see Miss Yuya, I'll ask her.
雖然遊夜小姐應該唔會正面回答我，
Though she probably won't answer my question directly.
我都覺係啦。奇野你
I
諗
think
住做
so.
邊個角色啊？
Blessa, have you decided which role you're taking in the
我仲
play?
未決定啊。原野你呢？
No, I haven't. How about you, Duskia?
我考慮緊。
I'm still thinking about it.
雀仔可能最啱我，佢嘅唱段節奏感好
But
適合古典。
maybe I can take the role of the bird. Her singing parts contain strong rhythms and are suitable for
雀
drumming.
仔係咪主角光史嘅同伴啊？
The bird. You mean the companion of the heroine, right?
冇錯，兩個人一齊闖入日之。
The heroine's Fancia and the bird is Alina, isn't that's what this is going for, huh?
Potentially.
Yes. The two of them ventured into the land of day together, defeated the guards, and met the Sage of Night's sister, the unbelievably gorgeous Illuminator of Star, and that's Lumina, isn't it?
然後就發現夜之賢者先係壞人，日之賢嘅首領係為咗保護星之光使先帶佢走㗎。
But it turns out the Sage of Night is the real villain, and this Chief of the Land of Day took away the Illuminator of Star just to protect her.
真係超乎想象嘅展開啊！
What a shocking unfolding of events in the story.
剩低嘅
Did they just give away the plot twist?
星之光使已經確定由姐姐出演。
Maybe.
Oh god.
As for the rest of the characters, well, my sister will play the role of the Illuminator of Star.
話晒係唱段最多嘅第一女主角，非姐姐莫屬。
The princess has the most singing parts, so the role suits her perfectly.
然之後，醉夜姐姐話佢想演夜之賢者，
And Sister Adorna says she wants to play the role of Sage of Night.
唔知點解。
Oh yeah, she could pull that off that role.
壞人啊！
Somehow I feel that Sister Adorna would be a great villain in the play.
你咁講
That's what I'm thinking.
You made a point there.
的確係啊，但係要小心啲，唔好俾佢聽到啊！
I agree with you. Well, don't let her hear our conversation.
仲剩返
You know what's driving me nuts? Blessa's like not a very. What's driving me nuts is Blessa's not a very important character. Like she's even like the little sister to like the main of this cohort of side
Yep.
characters. But she's got the most marketable design of like
Yeah,
the entire game so far.
yeah.
I could see people being obsessed with Blessa just by looks alone. Like, Now we still have 3 roles to assign: the heroine, the guard, and the chief.
守衛同日之首領嘅戲份都唔多，又冇重疊。一個
Like, I could see
就得
Blessa
啦
being in Pokemon, you know?
我應該得
Yeah.
㗎
Like, her clothes are too nice to be the main character, but like an NPC.
The guard and the chief don't have many acting parts, and the 2 characters won't show up in the same scene, so we just need one of us to play their roles. I think I can do it.
咁被夜之賢者賜予魔琴嘅主角。
But what about the heroine? The one who was bestowed the magic violin by the Sage of Night?
願意係咪又去咗森林啊？
Wishia went out to the forest again?
係啊，
That's right.
佢仲喺嗰度嗌嗰位戀夜小姐啊！
She's still begging Miss Forest, isn't
戀
she?
夜小姐真係犀利啊！如果係普通人，早就俾佢。
I have to say that Miss Forest has strong willpower. Ordinary Illuminators would have given in after receiving Wishia's constant requests.
I'm just thinking of the, hey, can I try to riz you up? Sure, go ahead. Please, 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 please. Can I try to convince
Wishia
you
right now.
to join the band? Sure, go ahead. Please, 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 please.
Literally.
姐姐，可能係第一次，
This might be the first time for my sister.
第一次俾人拒絕啊！
She's never been able to not riz
The
somebody up
first time
before.
she was refused by someone.
佢一誕生就受人矚目，喺天星塔冇人唔中意佢，亦都冇人會拒絕佢嘅請求。
She's been under the spotlight and loved by everyone since her birth. Nobody ever rejected her request before.
唔好睇佢平時好似傻更更，乜都唔經大腦咁，但係佢喺呢度係英雄嚟㗎。
Even though she looks like the kind that dislikes thinking and is very casual, she is a hero in a Starshard Beacon.
無論係開演唱會定係同暗獸戰鬥嗰陣，大家都好依賴佢㗎。
We really rely on her a lot for concerts and in battles with dark critters.
冇錯，
Wish it
原
can
野本
fight.
身就好似座燈塔咁，一直指引
Yes.
住大家。
Wishia is like a beacon herself, guiding everyone.
所以我覺得姐姐唔止係為咗音樂劇嘅事先去森林㗎。
In fact, I think the reason why she repeatedly goes to the forest is not just for our musical.
其實姐姐係想幫助一個人生活嘅戀野小姐，等佢唔會再孤單。
She also wants to help keep Miss Forest company.
原野，你應該好清楚㗎。
Duskia, I think you know my sister well.
係啊，我當時都只係一個沉迷
I
幫自己
do.
占卜嘅細路。
I used to be a kid who indulged in divination. I didn't have many friends to
And
play
now
with.
she's a adult who indulges in divination. Who does
True.
have friends to play with.
都唔知點解原野佢認定
啊
我係古手嘅天分，掹咗我入星文。
Wishia somehow assumed that I would be a drummer and invited me to Starkiss.
Imagine you don't play any instruments and someone just walks up to you and is like, you could be a drummer.
It's basically School of Rock.
Well, School of Rock, most of them already were playing something related to it.
They had a little bit of background. For the most part,
Assigned
yeah.
drummer at Wishia.
Yeah, I'm thinking Wishia is like the Jack Black of Starshard Beacon. She probably kind of is.
多得佢，我先知道原來用自己嘅音樂幫助其他人係咁幸福㗎。
Thanks to her, I realized how pleasant it is to help others with music.
唔好意思啊，講多咗添。
Sorry, I talk too
唔
much.
緊要啦，原野你平時都好少講自己嘅事嘅，你肯同我講咁多，其實我好開心㗎。
It's okay. You seldom talk about yourself. I'm quite happy you told me about your story.
姐姐係唔會錯㗎，我相信佢，等佢好消息啦。
I believe that my sister will make the right decision, and I have faith in her. She'll bring us good news.
好啦，我要去淋花啦。
Okay, I'm gonna go water the flowers now.
辛苦你啦，奇爺，我繼續睇劇本。
Okay, Blessa. I'll continue to read the script.
Remember that this is Alina's side story.
I know.
係咪行呢邊啊？
Alina's side story is now the band's side
Indeed.
story.
Is this the right way?
原野好似話行呢邊㗎，見到一朵黃色
Wishia
嘅花
mentioned the
就轉啦。
direction. I think we're on the right path and should turn right when we see a yellow flower.
我都覺得靠唔住啊！
What an unreliable guide she is.
我嘅占卜就係指向呢邊，
My divination tells me the same direction.
一係我再占卜多次。
Well, or let me do it again.
Oh no, Dusky is doing what Kinzo did and repeatedly trying to alter fate by reading their divination
Oh.
repeatedly.
Right?
離目的地仲有10分鐘，兩個路口，注意減速。
You will arrive at your destination in 10 minutes. 2 crossroads ahead. Please slow down.
It's a
你嘅天光咁似自動
GPS.
導航功能嘅？
Is her divination actually an auto navigation system?
呢啲就係占卜嘅奇妙之處啦。
Now you know how wonderful divination is, don't you? Make a U-turn
真係應該叫埋奇嘢一齊
at the next
嚟啊
light
至少佢都知戀
turn
人小姐
right
住喺邊度啊！
on Miss Forest Avenue.
We should have come with Blessa. At least she knows where Miss Forest is living.
俾奇嘢瞓多陣啦，佢最近太攰啦。
Let Blessa sleep more. She's very tired
都
recently.
啱嘅，估唔到願夜咁耐都唔返嚟，一直留喺森林。
You're right. I didn't expect Wisha to be constantly staying in the forest and not return to the beacon.
佢會唔會已經同戀夜小姐排練緊啊？
Perhaps she is already rehearsing with Miss
咁
Forest.
至少都返嚟講聲啊！
But she should at least come back to inform us.
完全唔似佢個作風。
This is very unusual.
"打攪晒。
Her cabin really is cottagecore.
Sorry to bother.
原夜、醉夜，你哋點會嚟㗎？
Oh, Duskia, Adorna, why are you two
你點
here?
可以喺人哋屋企咁唔客氣㗎？戀夜小姐呢？
Why are you acting like the host of the place, walking around and answering the door? Where's Miss Forest?
佢去咗森林入邊攞水啊！
She went to the forest to fetch
你
some
好似
water.
真係當咗呢度係自己屋企咁喎。
So you two really are having a carefree life here, huh?
原夜，奇夜佢好擔心你啊！
Wishia, Blessa is really worried about you.
你叫奇夜放心得啦，我只係喺度特訓咋。
Tell Blessa to take it easy. I've been having special
特
training.
訓？
Special training?
你知唔知啊？醉夜，森林入邊充滿咗音樂啊！
Adorna, you know what? The forest is full of music.
風吹過樹枝嘅聲音，露水滴落樹
Sound
嘅
of the
聲音
wind blowing
有
through
啲乜
trees'
嘢喺度
branches,
鬼鬼祟祟
dew
移動嘅
falling
聲音
onto leaves, and something rustling in the
The
bushes.
hills are alive with the sound of music?
Oh,
That is the only line from that
damn.
entire thing that I know.
Oh my god. I still need to watch it from beginning to end,
That is
but I know all the
legitimately
songs
the
because
only
my
part of that entire thing that I know of.
佢哋綿綿不絕，完全唔會重複
my mom
有
had
和
the
諧喎
soundtrack on vinyl at some point
Ooh.
when she was young, and she memorized the entire thing from front to back. So I know like all the songs because she had every single song fucking memorized. But I don't think I've ever seen it from beginning to end. I've just seen all sorts of chunks of it, especially the songs, because she'd be like, "Oh, it's happening." So a deer, a female deer.
Oh,
you
I know that one.
Anyway.
Never mind. I've heard that song before.
Yeah, that's from Sound
I
of Music.
see.
Yeah, because they use it. They use it for a lot of
That's
things.
how I learned. That's how I learned my scales.
Oh, fun! See, people use it for all sorts of
Yeah.
things. Those sounds are everlasting,
It's-
unrepeated, and amazingly
It's
harmonious.
also
It's like a playlist
one
on
of the
loop
first
and
one
shuffle.
of the first songs I learned to play on piano when I was taking piano lessons as a kid was to play that.
That musical is twice the length it needs to be because Rogers and Hammerstein want to hold their audience hostage. That sounds about right. It always seemed a bit long to me. That's why I never finished the whole thing in one sitting.
對我嘅音樂創作有好大幫助啊！
They helped me a lot in creating
Their
music.
Cinderella is long. Long.
Oh, no.
Long man.
And you get to the wedding and the sound of music and you think it's over. No! Nazi plot time. Yeah, Nazi plot time is that's the part I've never really watched front to start to end. I've watched like up to the wedding, I think. They helped me a lot in creating
你又進入
music.
呢種狀態啦。
Wish you entered that state
佢
again.
成日都會對某種事物充滿無限熱情。
She always shows sudden but unlimited interest and passion in certain things. Oh my gosh, she has
She's
ADHD.
hyper focusing. Oh my god. Does Jack Black have ADHD?
唔好講到好似缺點咁啦，呢種體驗真係好正㗎。
Don't talk like that's a disadvantage, all right? Listening to the sounds of nature feels really good.
多得戀夜分享俾我知，我先可以喺森林入邊。
I need to thank Floresca for sharing all this with me so that I can discover new possibilities of music in the forest.
所以我咪話係特分咯。
Hence, I'm having special
好
training.
啦，我哋嘅大音樂家
Fine,
戀夜小姐
fine.
有冇應承加入音樂劇啊？
Our great musician. Tell us, did Miss Forrest agree to perform in our musical?
我冇問啊，我又唔係為咗要佢加入先同佢做朋
I
友
didn't
嘅。
ask her about that. I'm making friends with her to convince her to join us.
But
等陣，
Wait,
好似有呼救聲。
I think I heard someone yelling for help. Uh-oh. What?
dun dun dun!
Suddenly, you're playing as Wishia. Learn how to play on the fly.
係戀夜啊！
It must be Floresca.
願夜，你帶路。
Let's hurry to save her. Wishia, take the lead.
戀夜，戀夜，
Floresca! Floresca!
戀夜小姐，危險啊！
Wishia, be careful. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it's one of the
cute.
it's one of the sheep ones that do the giant AoEs that you have to dodge through multiple times.
Sheepy.
到死啦！
Or you could counter it,
Take this.
but I have not been countering it recently.
小心後面。
Watch your back.
好在呢啲暗獸唔係好強。
Phew. Luckily, these dark critters aren't very strong.
戀夜，你冇事啊嘛？
wound.
冇事，唔使擔心我。
I'm
真
fine.
係唔好意思啊，
Don't
我唔
worry.
係好擅長戰鬥。
It's a shame that I'm not good at
多
fighting.
謝你哋啊，願夜、醉夜。
Thank
願夜小
you,
姐
Wishia, Adorna, Duskia.
我返到屋企就冇事㗎啦，屋企有
I just need to go back to my cottage. I've got some herbs in it.
戀夜，你一定要返去天星塔治療。
No way! You have to get treatment in Star Shard Beacon,
既然出現
Floresca.
暗獸，就證明呢片森林已經唔安全。
Now
你唔
that
可以
dark
再
critters
留
show
住
up
喺呢度啦。
nearby, this area isn't safe anymore. You can't continue to stay here alone.
好啦，
All right.
咁事不宜遲，我哋快啲走啦。
Okay, so let us not waste any more time and hurry back.
我嚟警戒。
I'll stand guard.
恭喜戀夜康復。嚟啊，係啱啱喺主塔運過嚟嘅特產米布甸。
Congratulations, Fresca, on your recovery. Come, try this special rice pudding freshly served from the main beacon. Giga
仲有呢樣嘢
pudding!
啊，戀夜送俾你
Booty
㗎，
booty!
叫做盒裝花，而家係天星塔
And
最
here,
好嘅
this
禮
is
物
for
啊
you, Floresca. It's called Bach Flower, the hottest souvenir from Star Shard Beacon.
多謝啊！
Wow. Thank you.
使唔使我再唱首歌俾你聽啊？
Do you want me to sing another song for you?
其實我冇乜事㗎啦，大家咁熱情。
It's
我
just
真
a
係有啲
small
唔好意
wound.
思啊
You've been treating me so well, and I'm not quite
You
used
want
to
me to
that.
sing another song for you? I don't think... Too bad! Na 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 na.
咁你可以咁諗㗎，我哋淨係想揾個藉口嚟食米布甸。
Well, then see it this way. We just need an excuse to eat some rice pudding.
乜原來係咁㗎？
Is that so?
喺天星塔，大家都會盡力慶祝每一件值得慶祝嘅事。
In Star Shard Beacon, everyone will try their best to celebrate everything that is worth celebrating.
我哋唔似主塔嘅光使，成日擔心呢樣擔心嗰樣。
We're not as worried as the illuminators in the main
佢哋
beacon.
好偉大啊，成日都思考無夜園嘅未來。
They're great, always thinking about the future of the
而
Elixir
我哋
Land.
覺得，只要每個光使可以實現自己嘅願望就好啦。
Meanwhile, we think that our best future would be every illuminator being able to fulfill their wishes.
呢啲微小嘅幸福慢慢聚集
Yeah,
埋
we
一
could
齊，
chill in
就
Starshard
算唔似
Beacon.
得太陽咁耀眼，都足以照亮夜空。
Happiness can accumulate bit by bit in that case. The light in our hearts might not be as bright as the sun, but it'd be enough to light up the night sky.
好有詩意啊，醉嘅姐姐。
That's a poetic one, Sister Adorna.
最近睇得劇本多，唔覺好似有啲講台詞咁添。
I've been reading the script too many times, and now I can't help but imitate the way the characters talk.
願望
It's a move when I was like playing through MSQ and stuff and like I had like mainlined hundreds of hours of 14 dialogue over like the period of a few months, and like weird turns of phrase started showing up in
We shall meet
language,
again
and I'm like,
anon.
oh no. Yeah, exactly. Shit like that. Yeah.
所以戀夜，多謝你啊，
Wishes.
實現咗我想食煮炭米布甸嘅願望。
Speaking of which, I need to thank you, Floresca. I fulfilled my wish of eating rice pudding from the main beacon because of you.
Yeah, pudding!
係啦，要留翻啲俾奇夜。佢咗調音，今晚仲有演出啊。
Oh, we need to leave one for Blessa. She went to adjust our instruments. We've got a concert to perform
I
tonight.
can't believe Wishy needed an excuse to go buy Giga Pudding. Well, at least
I
she had an
know.
excuse to buy Giga Pudding. And she did.
She sure
醉嘅
did.
姐姐，願夜，仲有願夜。
Adorna, Duskia, and Wishia.
我想加入星吻樂隊。
I want to join Starkiss.
Hey.
跟住落嚟，為大家表演嘅係
The next scene will be
星吻。
Starkiss.
明明一直都好憧憬，
I've been looking forward to it.
但係我真係可以咩？
Can I really perform well?
小姐，
Floresca!
奇野小姐，
Oh,
你
Blessa?
頭先仲喺台上㗎。
Weren't you just
跟
on
住落嚟
stage?
嘅都係姐姐嘅獨唱，所以我咪偷偷地唞下咯。
The next parties will be my sister's solo. I can take a break.
點解戀夜小姐你企咁後嘅？姐姐明明留咗前排俾你㗎。
Why are you standing so far from the stage? My sister reserved a seat for you in the front row.
我唔係好慣企喺最高嘅地方。
I'm not used to staying in a very bright
但係
place,
你要加入星吻樂
says the
隊喎。
Illuminator.
Not even when you're about to join us? Whoop, wrong button.
我會努力克服㗎啦。
Well, I'll try my best to get used to that.
星吻嘅大家咁盡心照顧受傷嘅我，
You've been taking good care of
雖
me.
然一直都係我自己一個人住，但係我都
I
知道
still know
當時
the
所謂嘅
etiquette of the
禮儀
Illuminator Society, even if I've been living alone for a very long
呢份
time.
恩情，我一定要報答。
I must repay you for all your kindness.
係啊，
Is that what you're
Is that what you're
Is that what you're
thinking?
thinking?
Oh, sorry, that's you, sorry.
不過戀夜小姐，你係點諗㗎？
But what's your real thought, Floresca?
奇野小姐，
I don't understand,
你只係
Blessa.
為咗報答姐姐佢哋嘅恩情，先至加入嘅。咁呢啲就唔係你內心真正嘅諗法。
You chose to You chose to Chota? You chose to join us because you want to repay the other members, don't you? That means you avoided the question.
你自己真係想加入星吻？
Do you really want to join Starkiss?
我唔係想為難你啊，戀夜小姐。
No, I'm not picking on you,
不
Floresca.
如 不如你回憶下，你當初點解會選擇學小提琴嘅？
Maybe you can try to recollect the reason you learned to play the violin in the first place.
我記得呢種樂器好難㗎。
As far as I can remember, it's very hard to play. I don't know, man. I had a pretty decent time learning it.
Good.
In my middle school, I was in one of the, like, because I was in fucking autists school. When I first went to school, I was in a completely different school board. And then in grade 4, they were like, oh, this guy's got ADHD and also should be in the gifted program. So I had to go to a whole different school board so that I could go to the gifted, to the one that could deal with the gifted. And that's like the rich kids' school.
Oops, sorry.
So they had a band and a strings thing, and you had to take one of them.
Ooh.
So I went to strings and I played violin, and I was like...
Ooh.
I was like back of
Hey!
first row in my class for how good I was doing. Except my grades sucked because you had to like take your instrument home and practice with it, and I never did.
Oh, yeah.
And that was worth 30%
Yeah,
of my final grade.
No. Yeah, see, I mean, I wasn't graded, but I never got far enough to like enter bands to be graded on anything because I just wouldn't practice. I was like the same way. But my dad's girlfriend plays violin and is a music teacher. And my dad plays and teaches guitar, and I know like you've got a guitar.
I know a bit of
So like
a decent amount of the reason why I was doing as well as I did was because after my first year, I would end up just being partnered with Daniel. And he was...
Danielle
Yep.
and Daniel.
It was great. In our class in grade 7 and 8, it was me, right next to me, so me, Danielle, and then next to me was Daniel, and then like one table over was Dan.
Incredibly, I mean, incredible.
So that was great.
Purple Dan.
So I had we all three of us used a unique identifier. So I was the one who is said in the French way. So I was Danielle. Daniel was usually referred to by his last name, which I will not bring up. And then Dan was Dan. Like, he's not even a Daniel whose name is shortened to Dan. His official name is just Dan.
Amazing. It's almost like you guys were in an Ed and an Eddie
Yeah,
situation.
Basically.
That's funny.
But yeah, he had been tutored in violin since before he was in that school in the first place. So I was able to leech off of his knowledge of what to do. But a lot of my ability was really just like, if I had practiced more, I would have been a pretty good violinist. I just didn't want to.
Yeah.
So I was able to keep
Yeah,
up
me-
with the rest of my class despite not practicing.
No, same here for a lot of the stuff I tried. I think we've got that in common. But yeah, if you ever, if we moved to Oregon, you could try guitar and violin again.
It's true.
With my parents over there.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Yeah, exactly. Well, hey, it's also in the same
天能嘅朋友
town as a college campus.
Yeah!
You could do the whole thing. Oh my god. My friend. An illuminator in Earth Caress Beacon.
Gee, I wonder who this friend illuminator
right?
in Earth Caress Beacon could be.
I know, right? Not Earth Caress Beacon anymore, Chica.
你好中意
He liked its
我好
sound.
想見到佢，但係當初係我選擇咗離開，
I want to
明
meet
明係我嘅
her,
選擇，但
but I
係
know it was me who chose to leave the beacon. I made the decision and now I'm...
其實你唔想離開？
You actually didn't want to leave?
唔係，我想，因為我想改變。
Yes, I did. I wanted it to
但係其實
change,
我根本就冇變，我仲係同以前一
But-
樣。
in the end, nothing has changed for me. I'm still living my old life.
戀夜小姐，
Damn, Floresca relatable.
Floresca.
好對唔住啊，我唔應該同你講呢啲
Oh,
嘢。
I'm sorry. I shouldn't talk to you about my
唔緊要
past.
戀夜小姐，我想話俾你知，
It's okay, Floresca. Actually, I want to tell you
其實星吻嘅大家都好中意你噶。
that everyone in Starkiss loves you very much.
Aw,
吓？
so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh,
我哋唔止係想同你一齊演出，亦都想成為你嘅朋友。
We not only want to perform with you, but we also want to be your friend.
所以不如你試下暫時忘記你嗰位朋友。喺天星塔，每個人都應該揾到自己嘅幸福。
So, how about trying to forget this friend for now? In Starshard Beacon, everyone should find their own happiness.
你嘅幸福就喺嗰度，請你唔好再俾過去束縛啦。
Your happiness is right here. Just jump out of your past.
你指嘅係舞台？
you mean the
姐
stage?
姐會實現你嘅願望嘅。
My sister will fulfill your dream.
我都好中意願夜，同大家。
I also like Wishia and everyone
戀
else.
夜，歡迎你加入星吻啊！
Welcome to Starkiss, Floresca.
Oh my gosh.
哦，呢個時代真係可怕。
Oh, what a terrible time it
分
is.
裂成日之源同夜之源，
The world split into the land of day and the land of night.
後者只有陰
The
沉嘅
former
黑夜。
has only scorching days, while the latter gloomy
Also, I'm gonna be
nights.
right back.
Just like the planet Mercury.
Indeed. Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta.
Alright, I gotta refill my water.
Yes. Terrible news, everyone. I am out of Pocky.
I still have the Pocky you left behind. I can teleport it over to you.
Also, I have a boy here now.
Mary?
Yes. I'm gonna pick you up. You want to say hi to chat, Nero? He does not want to say hi to chat. I'm sorry. One day he'll say hi to chat.
No, Oh, Nero. Yeah, I still haven't heard him. Man. Yeah, I gotta eat the Pocky. I just keep forgetting it's there. Even though it's got a bright pink box.
Yeah.
Like,
he was when I got up, he was having a nice little nap on his cat tree, and then this is the one problem with like, this is just a cat thing, I know, but it's just like, I get up, he'll be very cozy. It doesn't matter where he's cozy. If I stand up to do something, he's like, oh shit, is this for me?
yeah.
Is about me? Do I get thing?
Yeah. Yeah, that happens with Stella sometimes. I'm like, no, Stella, you don't have to move. You can just stay there and
He'll be
chill.
like napping on his bed. I'll be like, I gotta go pee. I get up to go pee, and he's like, oh, hang on. I know it took me like 20 minutes to decide to get comfortable in this position, but I'm gonna get up right now to follow you as you go pee.
That's so funny. Oh my god. Yeah, like, I know part of it's like, cats are very, like, alert. Because they need to be alert at all times for either prey that they can eat or something that is coming around wanting to eat them. So they just, like, wake very easily and get, like, move to action very quickly. Alright.
Oh, now he's trying to get
It's all because the chief
trying to get a sniff at my food, my dinner. No, that's my dinner. Silly cat.
Not yours, Nero. Stella tries to have a sniff at my dinner, like, every day. It's all because the Chief of Day snatched away the Sage of Night's treasured mirror and her beloved sister, the dazzling illuminator of Star. Here comes the dazzling star!
Hey, don't improvise when we're performing.
The director. Although I'm the sister of the sage, my life has been full of sorrow, destined to end within the confines of a guarded cage. Did the distinguished chief and my sister suddenly break up? I don't understand. Is it really the magic of the mirror that makes illuminators crazy? Even if it is the great Chief of Day? Brave illuminators! Anyone, save me! I'm not brave, but I've got wisdom in my brain. Dun, dun, dun. Like, what a line. However strong the dark critter I'm facing is, I'll wreck my brain to defeat it. I'm a heroic illuminator. A bird accompanies me all day. Okay, yeah, so she's fancier.
Tweet, tweet.
Tweet, tweet, tweet. Choo, choo, choo. I'm the narrator and the little birdie.
There's no such straightforward self-intro in my script. I'm the Sage of Night, the avatar of greatness. My heroic illuminator, let me bestow with you my power so you can save my dear sister.
This is...
This is the magic violin. A violin instilled with the power of night. Make good use of it and you'll pass all the tests given by the Chief of Day.
拯救我嘅星光，
Snazzy ass
拯救世界，
violin.
I know,
令日
it's
與
it's
夜
great, isn't it?
恢復流轉。
Go, save my star, save the world, and let day and night continue.
魔琴竟然可以演奏出咁美妙嘅音樂。
Such a brilliant melody coming out from the magic violin.
雀仔，我哋出發啦！
My birdie, let's set off. Tweet,
勇者
tweet.
擊敗咗可怕嘅巨大猛獸，通過神
The
秘嘅
heroine
黑暗
defeated a horrible giant dark critter, passed a mysterious underground maze, and chose the right door at a forked road.
星之光使被囚禁嘅囚籠前，
Now, she stands in front of the cage where the illuminator of Star is confined, but a guard stands in her
Here,
way.
where are you going? If you're gonna, yeah, I don't care. This is not baby time. I mean, if it's baby time, you gotta lie yourself down, but I'm not gonna keep pushing you away from my food. If you're gonna keep trying to be a naughty boy, I'm gonna have to push you down, alright?
It smells
我係
tasty.
星之光市嘅守衛。
I'm the guardian of the illuminator of Star.
喺日與夜仲未分裂嘅時代，我陪伴住呢顆閃耀嘅星星，喺
In
兩
the
位大人
era
嘅庭院
before
長
the
大。
division of day and night, I grew up in the Two Madams courtyard, alongside this radiant star.
佢係幾咁美麗，幾咁善良，簡直令人傾心。
She is so beautiful, so kind, so attractive,
但我只係一個卑微嘅守衛。
but I'm only a lowly guard. How am I supposed to win her heart?
而家我奉命看守佢，但離佢越近，佢就越想逃走。
Now, I was ordered to guard my star. However, the closer I approach her, the harder she tries to escape.
我知道，
Oh no, one-sided romance.
I know, the starlight never belonged to me.
於是我祈禱嗰位英雄嘅
Well,
來
now
臨
it。does.
So, I've been praying for the arrival of a heroine.
英雄啊，擊敗我啦，
No, that went over your head. No.
贏得你嘅愛情啦！
Now you're here, heroine. Defeat me and use my blood as a sacrifice to win your love.
英雄啊，通過呢個最後嘅考驗啦！
My heroine, this is the final test for you.
你果然好強大，孤獨守衛，但係你贏唔到
You're
我嘅
really
魔
a
琴。
strong, lonely guard. But you can't rival my magic
殺
violin.
死我！最強之勝就喺前方。
Kill me and embrace your radiant star ahead.
停手！唔好啊！
No, wait a minute.
唔好殺嗰個守衛啊！
Don't kill that guard.
做乜又改劇本啊？
Hey, no more improvising.
我覺得劇本入邊嘅守衛太慘啦，所以咪改咗
I think
啦
the guard is too miserable, so I made a little change in the
My boy
script.
has decided to go play with his toy, so we are good.
Oh, no.
Ah!
守衛，請你唔好傷害你自己。
On guard. Oh, guard, please don't hurt
你一直
yourself.
陪伴我長大，我當然知道。
You witnessed my growth, and I surely know that you're not bad
就
at
算
heart.
英雄拯救咗我，都請你繼續保護
Even if
我
my heroine has come to save me, I still would like you to protect me in the future. Will you do that?
你嘅意願就係我嘅使命。
Your wish is my command.
睇嚟我嚟得唔係時候。
Looks like I arrived at the wrong time.
唔係，你嚟得啱啱好。
You arrived just in time.
Stop! 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 I said no more improvising!
親愛嘅魔琴，演奏幸福嘅音樂啦。
My dear magic violin, play the music of happiness for us.
佢嘅願望實現咗。
This is how the Illuminator's wish came true. What a wonderful end for everyone. Wonderful.
Hey!
算啦，佢覺得戀夜係咁樣加入聲紋㗎。
Never mind. Does she think that's how Floresca joined Starkiss? Alina finally finished the last page.
That was
And the sky outside was
That's
already
right.
bright.
估唔到都幾有意思喎。
This started like it's a really long story. It started with that. They warned us. Damn. I must say the story isn't too
不
bad,
過我真係好眼瞓啊！
but I'm so tired.
多謝你肯聽晒啊，子爺。
Thank you for listening to me, Fancia.
你係我嘅拍檔，真係太好啦！
I'm so lucky to have you as my partner. After that, Alina collapsed on the bed and fell asleep.
Like instantly,
Honk
like
shoe.
as soon as her head hit the
有意義嘅
pillow.
場合講喎。
You should save that line for a more meaningful occasion.
Nah, dude, tell your friends you love them.
Don't forget your little birdie.
Indeed.
Starkiss also has worries. The first.
What would the petals of the Light Weaver look like? This happened soon after Fancy and Alina arrived in Starshard Beacon. Fancy and Alina were wandering around Starshard Beacon last night. They got up very late today, opening their eyes only to find it was already lunchtime. Lumina didn't wake us up and is hanging out alone instead.
The story you told last night was long as hell. It got both of us to sleep like two piggies. Snort, snort.
But the story of Floresca joining Starkiss is really fascinating, isn't it? Oh, my boy has returned to me. Where are you going? Where are you going? You're not going that way.
He saw that you still had cat ears on your
I
VTuber, so he was like, I need to be around.
Whoop. I
Oh, wait.
accidentally hit autoflip.
I don't think he read that.
Speaking of Floresca, she should be living near Starshard Beacon right now, I suppose. It's been a long time since I last saw her.
Did you get to know each other in Earth Caress?
Nero? Nero? What are you doing? Get off of that. Nero? I'm not playing with you. Alright? Move the microphone back. Either you sit yourself down and make yourself cozy here, or you sit yourself down and make yourself cozy somewhere else. There you go.
Babies.
Yes. We were newborn illuminators about the same age. But Floresca seems to possess some special power and has a weak constitution, so medical staff at the clinic had been taking care of her. I heard that she went to Starshard Beacon after I moved to Rosecrown and that she became a member of Starkiss. That sounded so incredible to me at the time.
You've spoken so much about her. Are you eager to catch up with her?
You read my mind. But she's now a member of Starkiss, and I'm just a common illuminator from somewhere else. Plus, it's been years since we last met.
Alina Night Song being shy. How rare.
I'm a rational fan and I know my place.
Alright. I think Miss Wishia Comet is a nice illuminator. We can ask her about Floresca. Just think. It's me who wants to see what the violinist of Starkiss is like. Are you happy now?
You remember the story I told.
Oh, Fancy, you're a good friend. Oh, it's Boobs Lady and the poetry again.
Boobs
Or
NPC.
maybe they're just random NPCs. I don't know if they're the poetry people
NPCs
again.
are just NPCs. They could be anybody.
True.
Fancy and Alina find Wishy a comet inside the beacon. Main vocalist of Starkiss is having her lunch, and many Illuminators come over to ask her autograph from time to time.
Thank you for supporting us. Oh. It's you two. I've been busy with the rehearsal and haven't had time to find you.
My queen, Wishia! Hang on, I can do the thingy. Are you gonna hold a new concert?
Rational and know your place.
Fine. Well, there's something we'd like to inquire with you about.
Okay. About your friend Lumina, I haven't learned anything useful yet. You're being very considerate, but actually, we want to ask something about Miss Forrest.
She's a friend I knew a long time ago.
Oh?
Loreska?
Wishia's face freezes a bit, but soon she puts on that idol-like smile again.
So you know her! What a coincidence! She lives in a cabin in the forest near Star Shard Beacon, and I can take you to her. The current situation is, how should I put it, a bit complicated.
Did anything happen to Floresca?
She quit the band. Oh no!
Dun, dun, dun. Why would she?
About 1 year ago, Floresca started to frequently miss band activities. 2 months ago, she left us a letter saying that she decided to quit the band, and then she never came back. Now we can only adapt the original violin part in the song. Sheesh, I wonder if I, as the main vocalist, did something wrong and unintentionally hurt Floresca's feelings. She's your old friend, so you must know what kind of Illuminator she's like.
Yeah, she's very introverted and dislikes communicating with others. I thought joining a band would change her.
That's what I wish to see, but this is how things unfolded. The extroverts can't just, like, keep adopting this introvert and expect her to change. Oh, by the way, I mean, this is happening to Floresca. She's one of those introverts that keeps getting adopted by extroverts.
Wishia suddenly grabs Alina's hands excitedly.
Oh!
This comet?
Oh, that's you. Please help me persuade Floresca. At least figure out why she quit the band. Oh my god, she really is like, please, 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 please. It must be the guidance of the goddess that led you two to me.
So like, I've told you guys that I got a new desk. It's an L-shaped desk, and like the left side of the L-shaped desk is for him. And every so often right now, he keeps climbing onto my lap and then like trying to see if I will allow him onto the right side of the desk. And he'll put like one hand up, and I'm like, no. And then he'll like put his hand up again. I'm like, no.
I was just talking to somebody earlier today about contrarian cats that keep doing what they're not supposed to.
He keeps trying.
They just want to go where they're not allowed.
He keeps trying to push boundaries. He's like, oh, can I maybe, you know, maybe if I'm sneaky enough, I'll be allowed to be close to his food, and then if I'm sneaky enough and he's used to that, I'll be able to get a bite out of his food, And before he notices,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm like, no, Nero. You don't even get to,
That
you
was
don't
the
even
exact
get to
same
take
way.
that first step. Nuh-uh. I'm not allowing it.
What a mischievous cat.
I'll try my best.
If it's a mission for Arbor Rangers, we'll treat it seriously. Yes. This is the most important Arbor Ranger mission in Star Shard Beacon. I can't believe the Arbor Rangers are gonna go wrangle Forest.
Mhm.
Get it?
Mhm.
Because arbors.
Mm-hmm. Nero, look at me. Stop.
No.
If I see you trying to reach for my food again, I'm gonna pick you up and I'm gonna put you outside of the room and I'm gonna close the door. Don't make me do that.
Ooh.
I want you to be able to play with your toys down in here, alright? Following the direction and the
Ooh.
address given by Wishia, Fancy and Alina are traversing the forest. Never would have come to me that Starkiss would be troubled by something like this.
Behind the seemingly beautiful outside, inter-illuminated relationships in a band can be quite complex.
That's prejudice.
We'll talk about that later. Is it just me, or are there a lot of fireflies in this forest?
There are so many forests in Elixalan. Well, it's normal for each forest to have their regional characteristics. Also, these fireflies make the forest a little brighter and easiest for us to find our way around.
Isn't it crazy that there's something that isn't us that's illuminating?
I know, right? Crazy. Ah, I see the wooden cabin. I think that's where Fresca lives.
Isn't it dangerous to live alone in the forest? Or is the forest near Star Shard Beacon pretty safe? That's not what it said in the book last night.
I'm not sure, but judging by Wishia's instruction, I think this is the place.
Okay. Anyway, let's go in and meet her first and ask for information.
Huh. It's been so long, I wonder if she remembers me. Yeah, I wonder if she remembers the girl that she learned the violin to... learn the violin for.
Right.
That'd be really weird.
That'd be fucked up. Yeah.
Well, Alina tentatively knocked on the door. Floresca? Are you there?
Huh?
Oh. The fireflies seem to have dispersed all of a sudden. That's spooky. Maybe this is what they meant by she has a power.
Maybe. A green-haired illuminator shows up by the door.
你哋係
Who are you? Floresca CG!
Yeah!
戀爺，你幾好啊嘛？
Floresca! How are you?
How are you?
Oh, sorry, that's
我
you.
係勸
Sorry.
爺，彩燈勸爺啊！你記唔記得
I'm
我啊
Alina. Alina Nightsong. Do you remember me?
勸爺，真係好耐冇見啦。
Alina. It's been a really long time.
睇嚟你已經成為咗遊園者。
Looks like you became an Arbor Ranger?
我已經係預備遊園者啦。
Yeah! I'm already a reserve Arbor Ranger.
啊，呢位係我嘅拍檔夢燈
This is
子
my
爺
partner. Fancy a dream.
你好啊。
Nice to meet you. Greetings.
Floresca's pale face showed a joyful expression, but then she frowned.
勸
Can't believe you called her a failed girl. A girl failure. Who told you that I'm living here, Alina?
呢層
係咪願意佢哋拜託你哋嚟㗎？
It must be Wishia who sent you two here, right?
老細，你哋係遊園者，應該
You're our
係為咗
rangers
執
after
行
all.
㗎嚇
You came for your mission.
戀夜小姐好敏鋭啊！
Miss Forrest's mind is really sharp.
唔係啊，戀夜，我只係想同你見下面。
No, Floresca, I just want to pay you a visit. Ah, the boy has left the room.
好開心見到你啊，圈爺。
I knew. I'm glad to see you,
唔
Alina.
好意思啊，我冇執屋，唔
But
係好方便招呼
sorry.
你哋啊。
I didn't do housework today, so it's not in a proper state to welcome guests. If you want to talk with me, you'd better find another day.
嚇！但係
But
另外，麻煩你同院爺講，
Besides, tell Wishia,
叫佢忘記我啦，我唔會返聲紋㗎。
forget me. I'm not going back to Starkiss.
I just noticed that, like, when I drink out of my bottle, the bottom of the bottle looks like my mouth is opening to the machine, so I just go.
Oh. the refraction, that's funny.
After a slight bow, Floresca turned around and closed the door, leaving Fancy and Alina looking at each other in confusion. Yeah, I don't know if you have, like, my view or on another screen, but
I can, yeah, I can see it, like the. Yo.
A little bit of a bugging out once the thing goes in front of my eyes too.
It's kind of cute.
After a slight bow,
Even the bugging
Floresca
out.
turned around and closed the door, leaving Fancy and Alina looking at each other in confusion.
戀夜，
Floresca.
睇嚟件事冇我哋想象中咁簡單啊！
This mission is not as simple as we thought.
There's not even the. I
I
felt
want
the.
to find out more.
There's not even the sound.
I felt myself get
Yeah.
closer to Starkiss.
It wasn't that. We did get a new power up that we can equip.
Oh, continuation. I was like, they're not gonna leave it till the next chapter, are they?
Nero, what
Nope.
are you doing?
Yeah.
Where do you think you're going? Huh? You when I see you like this, you're just asking to get bombed, alright? Now you're stuck. You're on your back here until I say that you're not on your back, which is right now. Down you go. Alright, I forget what this one is. Da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Oh, yeah. That's actually pretty nice. Lightweaver is recorded in the Elixirland Plants Handbook as a collective term for a group of plants that vary in form. But the recognizable feature of the type is the small, heart-shaped yellow flower with a long tail. Lightweaver is by far the most popular gardening flower, especially around Starshard Beacon, and almost every Illuminator wants to grow it in her garden, preferably complete with every major variety.
That's not an obvious metaphor at all.
The duo were discussing things about the violinist Floresca Forrest. Why was Floresca so determined to quit the band?
I thought you would at least have a few words with her.
Yeah, she didn't feel like catching up with me.
Can we still complete our mission?
I still want to investigate for possible clues. I want to do this for both Wishia and Floresca.
But even the main vocalist of the band didn't know the reason. What can we do?
Well, I remember there's a saying, and it goes like, a big standard is always clear as minded.
It's bystander, not big stander.
A big stander.
But they need a third party?
Come on, you know what I'm trying to say. Let's ask the other Starkiss members. Maybe they know something. Let's go! Oh, wait a second. I need to take my pen and some paper.
Are you investigating or asking for their autographs?
It can be both. The first member they meet is the keyboardist, Adorna Starcloud. To the Arbor Rangers branch office, please head this way. Please fill in a form here if you'd like to inquire about mission progress.
Huh?
Miss
Miss
Starcloud?
Starcloud? Oh, sorry.
Huh?
Yes, how can I help you? Eh? You two look familiar to me.
We accepted Miss Wishia Comet's commission.
Fancy told Adorna her intention. I see. So you're helping with our band. Speaking of which, why aren't you doing an Arbor Ranger's job? This is called One Day Arbor Ranger, a promotional event held by the band and the branch of Arbor Rangers here. We aim to use the popularity of the band to help everyone better understand the hard work of Arbor Rangers in Starshard.
That's what a real idol should do.
Yeah. Where do you think you're going? I've caught him in the act and he's starting to purr.
I hear him purring. Oh, yeah, because he's got your attention.
It was my proposal. I used to be an Arbor Ranger before joining the band, so I like to help others. Well, let's get back to our topic. What do you want to know about Floresca? Do you know why she decided to quit the... Nero, stop playing with the microphone. Nero. Yes, I love you too. Mwah.
Because of some ideological conflicts in music? This is too professional for us, so we'd have to ask your opinion.
It was nothing about music, I think. Ever since that musical received high praise, we've been incorporating violin arrangements in our music production, and the effect has been remarkable. Floresca didn't express any dissatisfaction when we were discussing. Of course, she's not a talkative type, but I could feel that our music is in sync. Performances do not lie.
So it had nothing to do with musical creation.
I think so. She could just express her opinions if it was about music. Floresca was so determined, but refused to tell us the reason. Why? That kid looks feeble, but is actually more stubborn than anyone else. Whatever it was that made her determined, it must have been a big issue. So I respected her decision and didn't try to persuade her to stay. Nero, that is my food. He keeps trying. He's like, oh, maybe I can get it this time. I'm like, I gotta like, no. I remember that besides Wishia, Blessa also went to the forest cabin to look for her. Perhaps you should go and ask Blessa. I have work to attend to here. Thank you, and goodbye, Miss Starcloud.
Comet, Is she the younger sister of Wishia?
Following Adorna's instructions, the duo found the residence of Blessa Comet, the bassist of Starkiss. Oh, greetings. I met you two the other day, right? Do you want to come in?
No thanks, Miss Comet. We just want to ask something about Miss Forrest.
I want to see what an idol's home looks like. Nero, put your hands off
I
of
know,
that.
that's why I answered her ahead of you.
You're such a...
Starcloud said you'd been to the forest cabin to find Miss Forrest?
Yes, I want to persuade her to come back. I always think that we're friends. It was I who convinced her to join our band.
Oh, right.
that's
The novel
me.
Magic Violin. Oh, sorry, that's
right.
me.
The novel Magic
Sorry.
Violin also mentions this. You did convince her. The novel exaggerates some details, but it's roughly the same thing. I always felt that I share some similarities in personality with her. Seeing her showcase her talent during performances, I would gain some confidence as well. So, when she left the band, I went to her cabin.
He refused to let you in as well?
She treated me better than she did to my sister. She let me in and made me a cup of tea. Better than she did to us, too. Maybe it's because of what I said just now? We have similarities, and she thinks so. But she still refused to come back. There's one thing I'm sure of, that she didn't leave because she disliked Starkiss. What makes you so sure? She's still keeping all the things related to our band. Sheet music, gifts from fans, souvenirs. She also told me that she still likes everyone in the band and asked me not to blame anyone.
So it's not about anything emotional.
This is getting stranger now.
Well, it still could be emotional, but it's not necessarily interpersonal.
After bidding Blessa goodbye, the duo started to think about what they should do next. How about we visit Floresca again?
We haven't figured out anything yet.
You're right, but...
咦？
What happened up there?
There seems to be a quarrel going on.
The duo squeezed past the onlookers, only to see two unexpected individuals.
It's you! I finally got you!
Stop wielding that drumstick! It's dangerous! The argument was between Dusky Jove, the drummer of Starkiss, and Yuya, the diviner from the main beacon.
What kind of divination did you do for Floresca?
Divination techniques shouldn't be easily revealed, especially to colleagues like you.
He quit our band after that. You must have said something to her. Tell me.
Help! She's trying to oh wait, to blaspheme! Fancia, did you hear them?
Yes, looks like Miss Jove is also trying to figure out why Miss Forrest left. We should calm them down and talk with them.
Agreed. Hey! Harbor Rangers here, stop fighting! Freeze!
He just instantly goes into cop mode.
Fancy Alina, using their identities as Arbor Ranger, Reserve, managed to get things under control, and the onlookers were dismissed.
Recently, I recalled that before Floresca left the band, she had secretly met with Yuya. And she asked me something about divination.
I just wanted to thank her for her performance in Magic Violin. Why do you treat me like a sinner?
You did a divination for her, didn't you?
That's a secret.
Yuya, don't be angry. Stop being so angry, would you? Just tell us what happened. Do it for me, your regular customer, okay?
Breska's left Starkiss and we're all worried about her. Fine. Even a deity has an obligation to cooperate with Arbor Rangers. Let alone with a loyal Arbor Ranger customer like you. I did do a small divination for Miss Forest at that time.
What's she trying to know from the divination?
Her life. Her remaining lifespan, I mean. She's quite a young girl.
Huh?
What the hell?
Lifespan? Does it mean Floresca is worried that she's running out of time? It's true that her health condition has been poor since childhood.
Then what did you tell her?
Well, unfortunately, I told her the truth. It's not about diseases or bad luck, it's about her special constitution as a destined child.
Why did a diviner tell her client that she's dying soon?
One thing to note, there was a detail about destined children. I forget where it is. Here we are, yes. No, that's not it.
Either way, I kind of gotta
Was it in here?
go to the bathroom.
It might not have been here, actually.
You can.
But yeah, you go, I'll...
I need to take a break for a second, so you can look around.
Oh, right, no, the discussion was between, Fancy and Mildia. It wasn't put in the keywords. I have figured a way to keep him contained. It's not gonna work as soon as I have to do combat, but for now it's working. So he's on my lap, curled up, and just being a cozy boy, and I have my hand on his back, holding him in place. Not like with effort; it's just there, and that seems to be everything that he wants to be content, sitting on my lap right now. He has stopped being a naughty boy. And instead is just, he's cleaning himself. He's a cozy boy. Yes. Oh yeah, we never actually read the thing on the mysterious relic ship. A maritime relic ship discovered by Guardia Hart that was numbered 18. It's like an island and can move autonomously. The mechanism behind it has not been figured out yet. From the blurry ruins inscription, it can be interpreted that this relic served as a place of exile for the ancient illuminators. Oh, the mysterious relic ship was also a fucking jail. Damn. Daw. Oh, you know that thing when like a cat their ear is folded in backwards because they're cleaning themselves. Nero's got that right now.
Aw.
He shook his head, so now it's unfolded.
Aw. Baby. I'll be right there.
Beppis.
Okay, I should be good now.
Alrighty.
Why would it?
I've
I
been
read
on
that.
it with everyone all the time.
No wonder Floresca refused to tell us the reason why she left. She doesn't want us to worry about her. It's all on you, swindler. She could have asked me to divine for her.
Maybe she just knows that you won't tell her the truth.
Ooh.
Save your energy from arguing. Now we finally figured out the truth. Let's convince Floresca to come back as soon as possible.
But it seems that Floresca is totally sold on Yuya's
Of course she
divination.
is. It's correct.
The illusions presented by Yuya to me were too real indeed. Is that a line that only shows up if you've seen that side
I'm pretty
thing?
sure this side quest doesn't even appear if you've not done that one.
Ooh, cool. Can we really make her change her mind?
It's a pity my divination never goes wrong. So what? Even if you're right about her future, we can't let her die alone. We'll find her.
Yes. Go. Then I'll go. Oh, then I'll go with.
Hey, you haven't compensated me for the damage you caused my stall.
Darn it. I have to rely on those two Arbor Rangers now.
Lightweaver doesn't exist in the records of the ancient Illuminator civilization. It is one of the few new plants modern Illuminator society have independently discovered. It's not been accurately classified and is merely lumped together under one temporary and general name. The plant's widespread popularity is in some ways proof that the rebuilt Illuminator society has been able to independently create its own civilization and culture. And thus Lightweaver is often advertised and promoted by the main beacon as a symbol of unity for the entirety of Inlixiland. Gee, I wonder what that parallels. After learning about Floresca's real reason for leaving, Alina and Fancia hurried to her cabin.
Alina, do you have any idea what is wrong with Floresca's constitution?
I just heard that when she was discovered by others, she had been seriously wounded by dark critters. After she was brought back to the beacon, her body recovered, but her insides couldn't be cured.
Her insides? What is that? We never went to anatomy class in Arbor Ranger school.
I don't know. The medical staff in the clinic told me so.
Something inside her? Are they talking about her soul? Wait, do Illuminators not have fucking organs? Like,
They might. I don't actually know. Anyway, Floresca was considered someone with special powers, so a destined child. But I never got to see what her ability is. There are so many fireflies here.
Yeah. Was our last visit to this cabin like this as well? A newborn illuminator wounded by dark critters. I feel like the story sounds so familiar to me.
Yeah.
Like Lumina?
If only you knew of any other newborn illuminators who were wounded by dark critters and then saved from death by another dark critter. Or by another illuminator.
By another dark critter.
It's not like there are many possible people that could be.
Right.
The duo arrived at Floresca's cabin. Floresca, it's me, Alina! Floresca's voice came out from inside the cabin.
I'm sorry.
I already know the divination you had. If you think you're dying soon, then at least let me see you one last time, would ya? Floresca seemed to let out a sigh.
Fine. Come in, Alina. And your friend. How did she know that I'm here? Oh, her power?
How did she know? What is her power?
I mean, couldn't she just look out the window and be like, oh, there's two of them?
The two entered the room and saw Floresca Forrest, a violinist, with a haggard expression on her face. Floresca. Alina suddenly had no idea how to start the conversation and kept scratching the back of her head. Oh no.
Well...
She does what I do, except I scratch my nose.
Well...
Floresca, how are you doing in Starshard Beacon? We lost contact after you left Earth Caress.
Thank you for your concern. As you might have known, I've spent some good times in Starkiss. But it's coming to an end now. Audience leaves the end of a song. Just like that.
Oh, well... But about Yuya's divination, what makes you think it'll definitely come true?
You misunderstood. Even if she didn't do the divination for me, I would quit the band anyway. I know my physical condition better than anyone else. It's just that Yuya's words prompted me to make up my mind. But Miss Forrest, maybe a doctor can help with your illness.
No.
It's not a... Oh, sorry. Oh, no, it is me. It's not a disease. Death has been surrounding me since I was born. And that makes me want to cut off my connection with any other illuminators. But there is always someone who tries to walk into my life. Like you, Alina. Extroverts just see me and are like, that's mine now.
Me?
Yes, you. Back in Earthcrest Beacon, I stayed at the clinic all the time. But you started talking to me and became my friend. Don't you remember?
I remember, but I didn't realize that you actually remembered too.
Of course I did. Oishia is similar to you. Both warm and cheerful, the type that pleases illuminators anywhere you go. Look, this is a gift she gave me.
You mean the wooden box?
It's called boxed flowers, and they say it can last forever. It was once popular in Starshard Beacon, but it's long out of fashion now. Also, the flowers inside are all dead. So, nothing lasts forever in this world, right? Lixa, apparently. I'm very happy to have met you again before I left this world, Alina.
I want to help you.
Let me perish alone. Letting me perish alone is the biggest favor you could do for me. Miss Forrest.
Just when the three girls fell into silence.
No!
He got cut off. No. Discord.
Oh, whoops. No way!
Wishy Comet pushed open the door and charged into the cabin, breathing heavily.
Wishia, what are you doing?
Miss Comet?
Thank you for figuring out the truth. Duskia told me about the divination and I came here right away. Floresca, why are you being so silly?
Wishy turned around to face Floresca, but the latter was not willing to look her in the eyes.
I should have locked that door.
Bold of you to assume you could stop her.
Then I would blow it up and stop you from dying alone. Yeah, exactly. This cabin looks too unstable to endure an explosion. I don't want to trouble you. Look.
Floresca turned around to pick up a violin at the corner of the cabin.
Listen, Wishia. The melody.
The sound of the violin was intermittent. Even someone who didn't understand music like Fancia could tell that it deviated from the normal tune.
I can't play the violin normally anymore.
Those first three notes, da da da, in that exact, timing, just made me think of the the 4Kids opening of Yu-Gi-Oh. Ba, da,
Oh no!
da 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 da.
You move, yeah. Things will only get worse now.
It's time to duel! Yeah, exactly.
We can collaborate with you. Moreover, even if you don't perform, you can still stay. We can write music and compose lyrics together. You know, those aren't things I'd like to do. I don't want to ruin the performance someday on stage or disappoint fans that have been anticipating me. It's the best choice for me to leave before our next tour performance. At least you should tell me what happened to you. If I did, things would become troublesome, like right now.
Bold of you to assume that she wouldn't make things troublesome, just like right now.
It's easier for me to just leave and return to my old life. No, As long as you're still an illuminator of Star Shard Beacon, I won't give you up. Okay, I guess I'll leave Star Shard Beacon. Wait! Even if we must let Arbor Rangers solve this problem, I'll still stay by your side and let you receive treatment. I knew this would happen. It's all on you, Alina. You opened the door.
She says, smiling. Floresca suddenly spoke to Alina, wearing a bitter smile. I was too worried about you. Alina walked over. Floresca, you're our friend. And although many years have passed, I've always been thinking that way. It's not about troubling anyone. We do what we want and must to do. Wait, that's not the right way that should be. We do what we want to. Not what we must. Well, I guess we also do what we must, but... Please don't shoulder everything by yourself, alright?
Besides, you're not just a friend. You're my violinist. A violinist who can't play the violin? I don't know how to play the drum as well. I don't know how to play the drum either.
Yeah, Dusky has never been proficient in reading sheet music.
Well, what's new about drummers? I just smashed the drum following the beats. Yeah, you did it!
You did it! You're a drummer! Excuse me, Floresca.
You're all so slow!
Members of Starkiss appeared one after another in the small cabin. It's too crowded in here!
I'm going out now. I can barely stand in here. My cabin isn't prepared for a tourist group. If you don't want this, then at least go to if you don't want this, then go back to Star Shard Beacon with us. As a member of Starkiss. Shia, aren't you afraid? If we own nothing, we won't be afraid of losing anything.
How very zen of you.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, no. If you're zen, it's because you own nothing and you want for nothing.
Well, not necessarily. Like, Zen is a sect of Buddhism. And Buddhism... Well, okay, Buddhism isn't about being afraid.
Yeah.
It's more about letting go of fear because you don't have attachments. I am, but I won't give up trying to own something out of fear. And I won't easily let go of anything I already own.
Oh.
If my life is destined, let me fight till my last moment. From Magic Violin. That's from Magic Violin, right? It's my favorite line.
Nira has decided he wants to wander. Where are you trying to wander to, my boy? You're not allowed to wander this direction.
Stella is sat right next to the laptop, staring at me judgingly. Although her health condition does not allow her to perform, the other members of the band still rely on her knowledge of music. Madame Spectrica promised to find a way to cure her, and Starkiss's fans are also working on that. This is probably the hope Alina mentioned. Besides, the power of the blessing flowers grows stronger again. Is it because I got to know the band Starkiss better? Or is it because I got to know Miss Forrest better? I'm not sure. Anyway, I'll pay them a visit when I have time.
Alrighty. I get to play the video game. Let's go!
Oh my god, you're playing
I
the video game?
know! It only took 2.5 hours. Vancia and Alina took Lumina to the branch office of the Arbor Rangers in Star Shard Beacon.
Oh.
This is where Arbor Ranger missions are issued.
This is very majestic. The decor inside Star Shard Beacon is really spectacular. Those stars are gold-plated, aren't they?
There are mines near the beacon where all this gold is produced.
A warm-hearted Star Shard Beacon Arbor Ranger explained. That's so cool. Do you only use gold for decoration? Lumina suddenly asked a bewildering question.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. Of course it's for decoration. Gold is too soft to make into
Also,
weapons.
we make our weapons as guns. We have gun swords and shit.
And light, and made out of light.
Hmm.
Oh wait, it's not just made
Yeah.
out of light. Right, they're like channeled to light. Lumina? Do you know other uses for gold?
Yeah, a lot of people use it in circuitry.
Yeah.
Maybe. I always felt something that valuable could take on some kind of monetary responsibility.
Ah.
You ever heard of gold coins? Everyone's like, money? Huh?
Anyway, you're here to take on Arbor Ranger missions, right?
So there's no Illuminator gold coins. Good
The
to
gold
know.
standard does not exist.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, there's nothing else to do here. We might as well see what missions we can do. You're at the biggest, funnest beacon, and you're bored.
I know, right?
It has a beach and stargazing and like parties, and they celebrate everything, and you're
I know,
bored.
right? They're like, oh man, all these parties? Nah. I'm bored. I want to go fight shit.
Oh my god.
I need to serve my
here for
my fellow Illuminator.
Damn. They really are
They
built
really
different.
are built different.
You're here for a commission? That's perfect. I have something for you to do. Wait, you all are Arbor Rangers, aren't you? Well, not this one.
I am, and so is this one, Vancia.
Oh, sorry.
This is our friend. She's not.
We are Arbor Rangers from Rose Crown.
Wait,
Do you have an Arbor Ranger pass?
what? Pass?
We're still Reserve Arbor Rangers, so we don't have an official pass yet. It's okay. Don't worry. This commission is quite easy. So even Reserve Arbor Rangers can complete it.
Alright then. What do we need to do?
Find a lost cat.
No. I found my cat. He's right here
My cat
on
just
my
left.
lap.
He's walking towards the food.
This is pretty much a standard newbie mission. Aw, dude, Nero does not
As-
leave food. He leaves dry food, but if there is wet food, he does not leave it on the bowl.
Stella, well, I mean, I've only been giving her wet food lately. I think I'm thinking she's losing weight a little too fast, and I need to give her some dry food again. But she'll either eat it all at once or portion it out. It seems to be according to her
He
whim.
always portions out dry food. For wet food, it seems like he's like, oh no, it'll dry and then I won't enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens with Stella sometimes, and I'm like, you should have eaten the whole thing then, dog,
Yeah.
you know? I know you can, you know? It happens often.
Whoops, I messed up.
Is there, as the saying goes, even the strongest Arbor Ranger starts out by looking for cats.
Is there really such a saying? Speaking of cats, I really didn't expect an Illuminator here to pet a cat.
Animals like cats can occasionally be seen in forests near Rosecrown Beacon. I remember that they love to catch birds.
I guess some animals don't turn into dark critters immediately. So there's like a small subset of non-dark critter creatures like birds and small cats.
Probably closer to beacons,
Yeah.
right?
Maybe like if they get big and there are like predators that could live for longer periods of time, then they're more likely to turn into dark critters.
Okay.
The actual I have the first time I played through, I wasn't really thinking about these kinds of mechanics, and now that I'm really thinking about it, I'm like, where does the line draw? How does this happen?
Well, I mean, in nature, there's lots of exceptions to
Yeah.
things, so it's possible there's like some
I like to imagine that
like
there are squirrels
exceptions
and
slipping through.
they just also get absolutely chased around by absolutely everything. Except some of the things that
poor
can chase
things.
them can fire lasers.
Shit! Oh no, poor squirrels. Well, I mean, they got an advantage though, because they can go to the top of trees and catch some
Yeah.
rays, which keeps them from becoming dark critters, right?
Apparently.
Apparently. Okay.
I really don't know what's so interesting about raising something like that. Alina doesn't understand what it's like, what having a pet is like.
Because she is a bird, she's
Ow.
already a pet.
Hey, Lumina! Have you found something over there?
She's never heard of Neopet pets.
Pets.
That's like...
I'm
Yeah.
observing your dashy poses when looking for the cat. What dashy poses?
What dashy?
Just come and help us.
She's watching gameplay.
All right, then. I think something's moving over there. Are you sure it's over there? Inside the forest?
Even though it's daytime, it's best not to go too deep into the forest.
Don't worry. You can see the top of Starshard Beacon from here. You won't get lost. Okay, let's go. Oh, speaking of going.
But they've definitely tried to follow the beacon before and got lost because of illusions.
Yes. All right, I'm gonna... Before combat starts, I'm going to take this opportunity to stand up and,
Alright, stretch break,
Yeah.
everyone.
stretch and, I'm gonna go bathroom.
Ooh, okay. Hello, everybody. This is taking a while to load. We need to crowdfund Dan a new PC. They're walking in, they're looking around. There we go. Shrimp check. Yeah! Yeah! Let's officially start Dan's crowdfund. He looks like he's asleep. Oh. EP VTuber model. It just screamed and squeaked. He's pretending to be asleep so he can hear us compliment him.
I'm back.
Oh, you were saying you looked like you were pretending to be asleep because your VTuber model was just slumped to the side. And
Yeah, I
looking
saw
EP.
when I closed the door, I was like... Mood.
No compliments for you. You're You're here now. We were only gonna compliment you while you were asleep.
Damn.
No, but we were saying, now that Rowan's monitor is funded, we can contribute to your monitor to your PC crowdfund.
True. Katie can have compliments. She is cute.
You guys? The heck? You guys?
Over there. Cat.
Meow. Oh, a little orange cat.
Yay! We found little Mimi.
Don't make up names. Sounds so corny. But this cat, something feels off.
It has a dark critter vibe to it.
It just looks like a little orange cat. Oh, the one right in front of them. Oh, okay, it's not an orange cat. Oh. I thought some little plants were a cat. Damn. No, they're right. These are totally dark critter cat. Cool. Wait, these look like squirrels.
Of course they show up whenever we mention them.
And they sound like pigeons.
Enemies! Fancy I take out your Illumi arms.
I know. Get ready for battle. I totally was not even looking at the cat because it's like really small on my screen.
Cat.
Cat.
Why is my skill not going off? There we go. Look at that counter!
Woo!
Yeah? Nancy, where did Mimi go?
Stop nicknaming others again, will you? Hmm? She was just there a moment ago.
Mimi! Mimi!
Oh, there's the kitty. Okay, I can see what they mean by dark critter vibe.
What was that?
It's Mimi! Hurry up and catch her!
I thought
Now
you
she's calling her
hated
Mimi
that
too.
nickname.
Oh no, is this gonna be like when you're trying to stop the bird in Ilex Forest in Gold and Silver and you have to like corner it?
No, it's just hunting stuff. Look, it digs up the monsters and then we kill them.
Oh, good kitty. I thought it was just appearing where the cat is to try to kill
No,
it.
it's the cat is chasing the sound, the shadows.
The cat looks kind of like Stella,
Yeah,
doesn't
it
it?
does.
Oh my god, Stella, you're in the game! She's licking herself on the chair behind me. Stella, you're famous! You're in this incredibly successful indie game
Yeah!
that everyone plays and has a thriving Twitch community like it should.
There's a lot of enemies.
They really want this cat.
Look at the cat! It's firing lasers!
Laser cat, let's fucking go! Like, we bring it back and we're like, hello, Miss Illuminator, did you know your cat fires lasers? Stella, do you fire lasers? Have you been keeping secrets from me, Stella?
There we go. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
All right.
Did we get them all?
No, there are still shadows in the forest. I still think you should speedrun this game, even though it's mostly story.
Look at him go!
And you could make this blow up. Oh, and it just like, kills something and falls asleep. Typical
Beaming!
cat.
Damn, wasn't this mission supposed to be easy?
Just like Stella, kills something and promptly falls asleep. Adaptivity is certainly important.
Here she is.
Spectrica!
It's Spectrica.
Madam Spectrica. Or, oh, she's a viper. She got 2 big old swords. I happened to be patrolling the neighborhood when I heard you girls fighting.
We're here to...
Explain later. Finish off these monsters first. Take this. What? It was Spectrica.
Hey. Wow, so strong. So elegant.
I heard Illuminators from Starshard Beacon say that Madam Spectrica's nickname is the Sage of Sword.
I want to become a Sage of Sword as well.
Hey, you got a big sword.
Which is funny because her weapon is a spear in half of her form. Well, it's a spear in one form, it's wings in another form.
Yep, boobs are back. So, you're here to find a lost cat. I did that when I first became an Arbor Ranger. So it really is a newbie mission after all.
For everyone.
So it's a newbie. So it really is a newbie mission for everyone.
Everyone gets this one. But I don't know why there are so many dark critters out here.
Let me see that cat.
It's here. Lumina, who had just been hiding in the bushes, let down the kitten she had been holding in her arms.
That kitten looked like the size of a golden retriever
know,
to me.
big kitty.
But... Now I see. This cat is already infected.
Hmm?
Oh no!
Dun dun dun.
Infected? Yes. The dark element that makes up a dark critter will bond with the creature, or even completely manipulate its soul. This cat, I'm afraid that it has been infected by dark critters in the forest, and soon it'll also become a dark critter.
R.I.P. What? Then how can we heal it?
I'm afraid we can't.
Please don't say so.
Yes, we have to clean it up. Put down this animal.
Look at her sad face. Sad
This
Lumina.
isn't even the person. This isn't even the person the cat belongs to.
You mean we need to dispose of this cat?
Turns out that being infected is that terrible of a thing. Can Illuminators become infected too? And dark are incompatible. Strong light from Illuminators is hard to get eroded by darkness. And there are almost no known cases of Illuminators being infected by dark critters. But not zero! Give me this cat. I'll explain it to your client on your behalf. Oh no, it's gonna be so sad. We had to put down your cat, sorry.
Lumina hesitated for a moment, but handed over the kitten that had stopped struggling. Poor kitty. Here, Madam Spectrica.
Here. Okay. You need to learn from this experience, Vancia, Alina. No Arbor Ranger mission should be taken lightly.
I understand.
I have a feeling the power of the blessing flower has grown stronger.
Is it because I
even though we
killed
only
that
talked
cat?
to Spectrica in the last few minutes. No! Did I gain experience from the Arbor Ranger mission? Or was it because of Madame Spectrica's guidance? Well, you ever see?
Guess what, baby? I got to play the video game again!
What, the main story is gonna have
I
video
know! We asked around in Starshard Beacon and entrusted Madame Spectrica and Starkiss to help, but we still couldn't find any clues about Lumina or High Moon Beacon. Why is this happening? How could this happen? Lumina also looked a little depressed, but fortunately she cheered up and quickly said that she would go back to Rosecrown Beacon with us to register. Therefore, today is Lumina's birthday. We need to celebrate for her properly. Let's go, Alina. Hurry up and prepare for the birthday party.
Birthday?
Birthday?
Has it already been a year since?
Nope, her birthday is the day that she registers as an official citizen.
Oh, interesting. I guess it's hard to track exactly when people
When
Illuminators
spawn.
manifest, because they probably don't remember.
Yep.
And then that makes sense. It'd probably be hard to tell.
After informing Spectrica and Starkiss about Lumina's situation, Fancy and the others wait while assisting with various Arbor Ranger tasks in Starshard Beacon. They're doing side quests. They were doing all of the side quests. After all of that,
and it was very cool and dramatic and involved.
After some time,
What a pretty garden.
Mhm.
After some investigation, this is what we have on our hands. To be precise, we've got nothing. The Arbor Rangers and I have tried our best to investigate, but failed to find any clues. Whether it's the surname Full Moon or High Moon Beacon, nobody out there knows. So is the similarity between Starshard and High Moon just a coincidence?
I see.
Mina.
You've tried your best, haven't you? I actually had a premonition. From Rosecrown to the main beacon and now here, there have been no results. We'll keep searching! Green Hermit will be our next station. Or we could go to my hometown Earth Caress. There must be some clues there.
I heard a lot about Green Hermit.
Thanks for your carb flirt, but we've been traveling for some time now. We met with common illuminators, Starkiss, Arbor Rangers, and even a sage. No one knows anything about my past. So, maybe we're seeking answers to questions that don't even exist in the first place. Maybe we've been chasing a dream.
It does feel like we're chasing Fancia's incredibly vivid dream.
This mission, we should end it. Fancia, Alina, I don't want to waste any more of your time.
Please don't say that. We've been enjoying our journey, haven't we?
Yeah! Lumina, depression's not your thing. What should we do next?
Yeah. What do we do when even a sage couldn't find any clues? Ask another sage. If if you don't know what to do, I have a proposal for you.
And what would that be?
Forget the High Moon Beacon for now. I'll register you as a member of the Star Shard Beacon. You can live a free life inside the beacon, grow some plants in the garden, or continue to search for your lost memory. It doesn't matter. Listen, Lumina. Wherever you came from and whatever you did, you'll be accepted as an Illuminator here. That is my promise to you. Aww! Speaking of which, Lumina hasn't been registered as a newborn yet. Lumina, what do you say?
I appreciate your offer, Madam Spectrica. I know that. It's not just about others accepting me. I'll need to accept others as well. But I still would like to decline.
Can't let it go? Still want to retrieve those lost memories?
Lumina looks at Fancy and Alina, then puts on a smile of relief. Actually, thanks to my 2 friends, I've already almost made peace with my past. Even if I've lost it, now I have new friends to create new memories with. The reason why I declined is that I want to become an I want to become an Illuminator of Rose Crown instead of Star Shard.
You know, I had that feeling too. I was like, wouldn't Rose Crown feel more like home for her? Aww.
Yeah.
Ah! Is my beacon not attractive enough? It's much bigger and more prosperous than Rose Crown.
But if we choose to settle down, we surely want to be accompanied by our family. Don't
Our
we?
family! Oh, you're gonna make Fancy cry.
That's right. Lumina, well said.
The shit like Fancy is just surprised Pikachu over there. So you've made up your mind already.
Like, just this whole conversation is going on, and Fancy is just in the background, like,
For real? For realsies? So you've made up your mind already.
I really appreciate your kindness, Madam Spectrica.
Well then, let's hurry and return to Rose Crown to get you registered. Would be a waste of time. I can get her registered here.
Need to go to bed if you're gonna be rested for Ace of Tuesday. Alrighty.
Yeah, Ace of Tuesday!
Oh yeah, it is midnight. Wild. Good
Have a
night.
good rest. Good
Be
night!
good.
Then I'll change her residence to Rose Crown Beacon. Sounds good to you? Is that possible?
Yeah, that's how my identity got transferred to the Rose Crown Beacon. Thank you for being so considerate, Madam Spectrica.
Madam Spectrica, that's so nice of you. Intimia asked me to handle this, so I mustn't fail her. That's all it was? Aw.
Mustn't fail my partner, who I would constantly pick up after she got wasted at the bar.
Right. Besides, I can sense something special in you. I don't know if it's talent or something else, but I'm pretty sure that it's special.
Spectrica looks Lumina in the eyes, saying those words in a determined tone.
Be a good illuminator.
I will, for sure.
Oh, right. According to our customs, Lumina, today is your birthday.
my birthday?
Yeah, I almost forgot about that. An Illuminator's birthday is the day they are accepted by a beacon. But Lumina already has a name, so it's likely that this isn't her first time being accepted by a beacon.
Oh no! We need to arrange a birthday party for Lumina!
That's right! Let's get started now! Well, good thing they're in the party capital.
Let me see. We need to find a kitchen to make a fruit cake. We need to find some candles and some light strings.
I'll find a suitable location to hold the party. I mean, you're already in a beautiful looking garden, you just need more tables.
Okay, let's go! Well,
Wait.
Anything else, Madam Spectrica?
Happy birthday.
Aw.
Aw.
After finding an open space, Fancy and Alina ask Lumina to wait there. Fancia, have you decided on what to give Lumina as a present?
I have no clue, to be honest.
If Classica was here, she'd definitely prepared the best birthday party for Lumina. All I have on my mind is to send some crops to Lumina like Illuminators and Earth Caress Beacon do to celebrate a birthday.
Here's some carrots! Similar things in Rose Crown. We send flowers or things that are made of roses. So what would you do in Star Shard Beacon for a... Oh! We're very close to the sea, aren't we? Why don't we go collect some beautiful seashells? Oh, okay, that's cute.
Sounds good! We can even make a necklace with them if there's enough time. I think Lumina will like it.
Let's go. We can't let her wait too long. Make it fast.
Okay.
Here it is. We're near the harbor now. Let's get stuck.
A burst of music comes from a short distance away.
Huh?
The melody sounds so familiar.
Eh?
Huh?
Music suddenly stops.
Jazz music stops. Oh, it's you two! Fancia, Alina!
Wiscia! Why are you here?
I come here every day to practice. I feel like I can get more inspiration from nature. Oh, I wonder who made you think that. The other members found this behavior to be a little strange and somewhat risky, so I came alone secretly. Please don't tell anyone else. So, what brings you two here? Are you taking a boat to sail out?
No, we're looking for a birthday gift for Lumina.
Oh?
Birthday gift? Did Miss Full Moon finally find out who she was? No, that's not the case. She accepted Madame Spectrica's proposal and is willing to be registered as a newborn. Later, she'll return to Rose Crown Beacon and live
Except
with us.
not really with us because we're gonna be busy working and outside all the time, but you know what I mean.
True. I see. That sounds wonderful. What are you giving her as a present?
Oh, we're collecting some beautiful seashells. Then we can make them into an ornament.
Nice idea. Let me help you with that. Huh? Won't that interrupt your practice? It's okay. Recently, I've been wanting to write a birthday-related song. Ideally, everyone would know how to sing it after its release. After it's released. I'm gonna invent Happy Birthday right now. So let me help you. I might find some inspiration from it.
Yeah, the first time Happy Birthday plays is at a major concert.
Happy birthday! Yeah.
Oh.
Where's she, It's alright, I said it. Oh, right. I'll check if the other members have time to hold a small and exclusive concert for Miss Full Moon. Oh, shit.
What? Hang on, I gotta... What? No way, Lumina! I want to have a birthday party right now! I want to unregister my current identity, get a new one!
Yelling, will you? The concert is for Lumina, but you'll get to watch it as well, won't you?
It's not the same. It's not the same. Lumina, you lucky canny bunny.
Is that one of the dark critters?
After collecting some seashells, Wishia leaves to find the other Starkiss members. Fancy and Alina go to fetch the cake and candles. Now, everything is ready. Lumina's birthday party is about to begin. You've prepared so much for me in such a short amount of time. Everyone, please accept my most sincere gratitude.
Birthdays are really important after all. I remember during my birthday party, everyone poured a huge barrel of rose petals on top of my head. That sounds lovely.
Really? That sounds so fun! On my birthday, everyone only gave me some fruits and wheat.
Props! Props for
I
Alina!
really envy you two.
They had a hayride! Oh,
The
shit!
lights on the ground suddenly come on, outlining the silhouettes of several illuminators in the backlight.
They're both about to be so jealous of Illumina. Everyone, are you ready?
That's... Starkiss!
that's-
Sorry, whoops. Starkiss! Starkiss! The silhouettes walk into the light. It's the 4 main members of Starkiss.
To celebrate the birthday of Miss Lumina Full Moon, we're here to perform our new song, Happy Birthday to You, made specifically for her.
Wow!
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday!
Thank you! Thank you, everyone!
We decided to make our first death metal song. Oh my god, I was just joking. Oh no. We decided to make our first death metal song, and it's bound to get popular across the whole Elixirland. Feel free to give us your most enthusiastic cheers.
Starkiss!
Death metal for a birthday.
Yeah!
What does death metal even mean? Whatever. They've been enjoying the party, and
Look at Fancy in the background. Look at her.
You mean Alina?
Sorry, Alina.
Alina is fucking thriving.
She is in her element. It kind of cut out for you, but it's fine.
Oh no.
There we
Starkiss!
Finally, you decide to let your inner beast go wild. Now that's my good partner, Fancia.
Oh no. Warrior? We gotta don't be like Curious Gorge. You know? I guess that's just the charm of music.
Amidst the applause of the three audience members, Starkiss begins their performance.
The audience of 3.
Gradually, many more illuminators began crowding over.
Oops.
Starkiss!
Starkiss? Oh, go ahead.
Starkiss! It's Starkiss performing!
What? No one told me they would perform today.
Audience passing by.
Hi, everyone. We're having a performance tonight to celebrate Miss Lumina Full Moon's birthday. Come on, let's wish her a happy birthday.
Lumina Full Moon? Who's that?
Feel like someone asked me if I knew that name a few days ago.
Whatever. Happy birthday, Lumina! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Now that everyone is hyped up, we'll sing you another song of Happy Birthday to you called Sage One More Time.
Indescribable howling of dark
Indescribable
critters.
howling of dark critters. Oh no, they're attracted to the bright light. Oh no. What was that sound effect?
In.
No, it's not. Everyone, get back inside the beacon. Dark critters incoming.
Before Fancy and Alina realized what happened, Wishia commanded the other band members to put down their instruments. The crowd of onlookers seems to be stunned, looking at each other and not reacting.
Where are the dark...
Look at the big boy!
Whoa, whale?
Whale.
Whale, whale, whale.
The roaring sound of nearby dark critters caused the crowd to panic and flee in all directions.
Wait, don't panic. Don't run blindly.
Leave me alone! Why would there be dark critters here?
They're not listening at all. Things are getting increasingly chaotic. Vancia, Alina. Wishia, you should... No. We're capable of fighting too. We can assist you two. They know how to fight as well. They reacted instantly when they heard the dark critters roar. Okay. We need as much help as we can get at the moment. I just checked. The dark critters seem to be coming from the forest in the east. Alina, let's go intercept them.
I'll go with you too. I can help tend to your wounds should anything urgent happen. Okay. Take care of yourself then.
Wishia, you girls stay put and be on guard. Did we miss any dark critters? You must prevent them from going inside the beacon. Please mind your own safety. I will. Don't worry. I've received formal combat training. Indescribable howling of dark critters.
There we go.
We shall delay no more. Let's go.
Suddenly, this birthday party has taken a turn for the worst.
Damn. Well, at least the first part was cool enough that I think it's probably still a good memory. It's not ruined. It's like, no, the beginning was awesome. That was close. They almost entered the beacon. This place should have been safe. What happened?
There's no time for that.
Oh, you know, the
Yeah,
newies.
we've seen these before. We need to prevent them from going
Yeah.
further.
Yeah, I realized we've seen them before, but at first I thought they kind of looked like porksies, and I'm like, oh right, bunnies. There are many dark critters coming out of nowhere.
Shoot, there are too many of them. We can't wipe them all out. Retreat while we still can.
Alright, Starkiss will get some senior arbor rangers to help us.
Look, it's the sheep one.
Surrounded, uh-oh.
They've blocked our way back. We've got no other options but to fight them head on. We must protect the common illuminators inside the beacon at all costs. Fancia? Lumina? Time to go all out.
Okay. Whoa, big light. Hmm? Wait, over there.
You!
Shit, Intimia
Go
can do
intercept
that?
dark critters at
Damn.
the back and stop them from coming any closer.
Yes, madam. Wait, wasn't I Intimia?
No,
Were
I'm
you?
Intimia and you're Intimia's buddy.
Oh,
You
right,
and you
right.
Launch a frontal assault and clear out a way for us.
Yes, madam.
The rest of you, come with me and break through the dark critter siege. Slay them all!
Yes, madam. Madam Intimia!
What? Fancia, why are you girls here? Yeah.
Watch out! Madam In- He's so cool, damn.
This isn't the time for pleasantries. Young girls, why don't you lend me a hand since you're here?
Okay, I see why her name's Dawnlight.
Okay.
And Intimia, kick ass! Seems she's holding back a little bit because she wants to see what you guys do. Is what I... It's either that or cutscene
Cutscene
syndrome.
syndrome. A lot of one-shots happen in cutscenes.
Oh, that's a lot. AoEs. Woo! Big light.
You! Alright, that was fine.
Nice. Cool. I think they stopped attacking.
If they come again, I won't be able to hold myself up. These dark critters, they're stronger than those we faced before. I can see that you're all stressed out.
Madam, dark critters in the northwest have been slain.
Good. Count the personnel and survey the surroundings. If we're good here, regroup and proceed towards Starshard Beacon.
Roger that.
Let's go. Time to head back to the beacon. Be vigilant and search for any stranded illuminators. Be alert for dark critters that might be hiding in the dark. Oh.
We were holding a birthday party for Lumina next to the beacon, but then we heard the howl of dark critters from close by.
We encountered several waves of dark critters on our way here. I thought I was about to die. Thank you for your timely presence, Madam Intimia. You two have done a really nice job.
Hmm?
Speaking of which, did Lumina agree to get registered?
Yes? She decided not long ago, but how did you know?
Spectrica wrote to me a few days ago, telling me that she wanted to get Lumina registered, and I guessed she wouldn't decline. Your statement confirms my speculation. Also, you said it's her birthday.
That's that
She
too.
wanted to provide a chance for you to hold a party to cheer Lumina up.
I see. Madam Spectrica actually cares about every single illuminator.
Huh?
Speaking of which, Madam, why did you come here to the Starshard Beacon? And with this many Arbor Rangers?
That's what I was thinking.
It's because I received a report on abnormal dark critter activity.
Things are getting abnormal here. There is no way dark critters are showing up within a beacon's light range in groups.
Yes, it's a natural phenomenon called dark critter tide. The dark side refers to a natural phenomenon that causes an abnormal increase in the number of dark critters and poses a great threat to the daily life of illuminators. However, illuminators do not know the specific cause and laws of the phenomenon. Some sages have proposed the chaos effect to explain why the disturbance at certain special locations can trigger a violent proliferation of darkness, forming the origin of a dark critter tide and making it occur. Due to a lack of effective positioning and compromising methods of the origin of dark critter tide, illuminators have limited ways to deal with the tide, and they can only take refuge in the beacons after issuing warnings. However, according to experience, as long as they persevere, the dawn will eventually come. I'm not sure about that. We should go to the Starshard Beacon, find Spectrica, and discuss what to do next with her. Dark Critter Tide. There's no need to be nervous. You've got me here.
Aw. Madam Intimia is so reassuring.
I'm not an Arbor Ranger, but I can help. Great. Now is the time for all of us to unite. Oh, I almost forgot. Happy birthday, Lumina. Thank you.
Aww. Cute.
I forget what this one does. When hitting a non-boss enemy, has a chance to stun them for a few seconds. Not important. Alright.
That kind of feels like a good place to
Yeah,
stop.
this is a pretty decent place to call it. Let's see.
The title was appropriate.
Yeah, Starkiss. Let's see, is there anyone I know who is live?
Hayami's playing Paranormal
Ooh,
Sight!
Ayami is playing Paranormal Sight. Hell yeah.
Oh my god!
Alright, well. Whoops. There we go. Alright, well. My mind blanked for a second. Alright,
Yes.
I hope you all had a wonderful time. That's it for today. Tomorrow I will hopefully be back with something. I might just do some Final
Yeah.
Fantasy 14. I'm not sure.
Ooh.
I need to start like really working on outfits and stuff. So I'm probably gonna plan something and then farm for it. Farm for it on stream tomorrow.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
But until then, as always, have a good day, have a good night, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Dang it. Have a good day, have a good evening, wonderful rest of your night, and be good. Take care.
Good night!
Good night.